Okay. Oh my god, already. Okay. Why is my title not updating? Oh god. Oh. Okay, apparently you have to I didn't know that. Apparently you have to censor incels. Oh well. That's cool. Oh, shit. Okay, fucked it up already. There we go. Okay. Okay. Let's move some stuff around here. I totally forgot. I actually feel like I kind of knew that. And I suddenly forgot that I was like, oh shit. I was like, why is my title not updating? Because I tried to do it like 3 times through my like OBS thing. And it just wasn't working. And I was like, why the fuck isn't it updating? And I thought there was something wrong. And then I was like, oh, I see. Well, hopefully no one flags us for that. Awkward. Anyway, how are you doing, Emzeron? How's it been? How it do?
Looking for royalty-free music.
No. One of these is working. Brain is being mean to me. Oh no. Is it like headache or like mental health? Which way are we taking that? Could be both actually if it's brain. Usually when I'm depressed I have headaches. So, either way. This don't want to work at all. Holy shit. Just really quiet in one headphone and I don't know why. Yeah, this is gonna be really loud on stream. Let me turn that down. Mental health, I'm pretty good at digging myself into holes despite entirely being conscious of why the hole is dumb. Oh, I know that feeling. It's like, I used to be like that a lot because I was like a very like, my brain was like very I didn't deal with like emotional problems very well, so I tried to like logic myself out of every issue I had, and it didn't work so well because it would just continue to like tumble deeper and deeper. But like in my head, I'm like, this is so stupid because like in my logical brain, it was like I could understand this whole thing was like my reaction to something was like felt really like bad, and I was like, this is stupid. Shut up. Shut the fuck up. Okay, relax. We're starting stream. Don't come at me this early. But I understand that feeling. It sucks. I wish I could give more mental health advice, but I don't know if I have like enough of a handle on like how I dealt with mine to like give anyone else advice on that. All I can say is I hope you're doing better, or I hope you do better, get better. That sounds. Sorry, I'm also trying to fix the audio on my headphones because it's not great. It's okay, really dump your trauma. Shut up, bro. In other news, I know my hot take for the stream after reading the title. What's your hot take? Give us your hot take. Fuck yeah. That's what we're here for. Okay. can't get the balance on my left and right headphone correct, but okay, we're close enough with this. I think I'm done fucking around with it. My headphone wire is dying on me completely, which is awful. Essentially, I think men are getting worse at interacting with women because there are contradictory expectations placed on them in the social and dating worlds. I can somewhat agree with that. Maybe I want to hear you expand on that because I feel like we actually might have a lot of agreement there. But then navigating past that, I think, is like where the real interesting, bro, let's go into the whole pickup gurus on YouTube and teaching misinformation. Like, yup. Honestly. Okay, there was like a few things that triggered this topic for me. Sorry, I'm trying to clean my glasses. Hi, Bone344. Like, one of the big things that triggered this was I was watching a debate video earlier, and the one guy was like a hardcore conservative and was saying like, he wasn't quite he wasn't a pickup artist, but more like a traditionalist. And he said some things that I was like, it feels like the, like, the character, thank you for the follow. It feels like the caricature of what people call, like, a tradcon conservative guy, like, who wants, like, his, like, wife in the kitchen and, like, to be, like, a homemaker and stuff. And then I didn't realize, like, there's actually people who exist like that. And I saw it in a debate earlier where, like, this guy was actually like that. And I was like, oh, people actually exist like that. Like, people actually believe that, like, women should be in like certain roles, and that was like part of the thing that triggered it. And then I saw like a video later or today also on like the pickup artist things, but I didn't watch it, but I just saw it pop up for me. Yeah, there's a lot of things that triggered this. And then I was talking to some friends about experiences I had early in university with like some of my friends, and how when I started like going out into the dating world and like going for like, you know, having some fun on my own because I got into university, I lost a lot of friends, my male friends particularly, because a lot of them like didn't like that I was engaging with like other men in the ways that I wouldn't engage with them. So it was like a whole thing, like a whole cluster of like things that like led to me suddenly wanting to cover this topic on stream. How's your day going? It's going pretty good. I spent most of it today working on like statistics homework, so little brain fried. I think there are guys who would like to have as a wife a homemaker because that's what they grew up with. Yeah, there probably is, but I think it's like that expectation that like, I have no problem with someone wanting a traditional wife because I think there's women who also want to fill like a traditional role and actually really like the idea of being a homemaker and taking care of their kids, and I think that's totally fine. But I think some of my problem is like there's a lot of people on YouTube and like, especially conservative YouTube, especially like these pickup artist type guys or like incel type forum boards that believe that we need to like return to like a traditional lifestyle and that like women shouldn't exist in the roles that they do at all. Like, it shouldn't even be about choice. Like, for me, I advocate for choice. I'm like, if a woman wants to be like, you know, a working woman, a boss, a CEO, you know, like have a career, like become like, you know, take that type of lifestyle, I think she should be able to do that. But if a woman wants to be like a homemaker, she wants to like, you know, stay home with the kids, she wants to have a husband that works, like, and wants to take care of the house and like wants to have like that traditional life, I think that's also good. And like, I don't think we should judge either person for wanting to take those routes. But what it feels like right now is like, especially on like the conservative, like now the like the very like traditional conservative style like YouTube people are pushing for this like, oh, we're getting rid of the traditional lifestyle and it's like breaking apart society, when I don't think that's what's breaking apart society. And they also like blame women getting too much like freedom in society for like men and women not being able to date anymore, and like, oh, relationships don't work out because like women want it all now. And it's like, should they not be able to like have it all? Should they not be able to have what you have? Is like that the point you're trying to make? Because a lot of them will like revert back to like the biological essentialism and say like, oh, like, you know, women are biologically hardwired to like want kids and to take care of kids, and like this is how life is meant to be. And I'm like, if you're gonna go the biological essentialist route, you can do that, but most of the things we do in our life in this day and age are unnatural. So I don't know why you would ever make an argument like that of like, oh, it's unnatural and women are naturally inclined to be homemakers and like take care of kids. It's like, do you see the kind of life we live today? Does any of this look natural to you, like compared to what we did like even 600 years ago? Even like 200 to 300, 400 years ago? Like, our life is so different. Why are you like comparing like the biological standards of now versus like what they were? Like, when you live in a more like, this goes into some other theories, which I will like touch on. I'm not gonna go like hardcore into them right now, but there's a theory that like as you get more comfortable in your society and like in your life, and like you get to a place where like everyone is thriving, you're not worrying about basic needs, people start to like develop other wants, like like your basic needs become fulfilled, you actually develop a new set of needs. So like if you have all of your basic needs, like food, housing, water, like access to like facilities and all that type of stuff, once those things are covered, you're able to, you don't even have to go that far back. Yeah, I know, I went like really far. I'm a little bit brain fried, so if I'm like rambling a little bit, I'm so sorry. But yeah, there's like this whole theory that like once you have like those needs met, your brain starts to develop a different set of needs, because your brain like has to want something, has to like be striving for something. So your brain actually starts to develop a different set of needs. And so when that happens, I think like when we live in a society that is so comfortable and we have access to so many things so easily, and we live in such like a comfortable life, when like even if like, you know, let's say far back ago, like women's like natural instinct was to, even if it was like back then, like it was oh god, Sterling, even if it was like, you know, 100, 200, like 600 years ago, it was like natural for women to want to like, you know, take care of the kids and stuff, because it was like more imminent that you had kids and that you took care of your kids so your kids could take care of you, so you could still like, you could bring more money. Like there was like some like necessary drive towards that type of lifestyle. I don't think that lifestyle, like that drive necessarily exists in the like world we do today. So women have now had to like, have now like their brain has gone to a different setting where it's like, you know, we have a different set of needs, and your needs now become that of like wanting drive, wanting passion, like having to like find like what you want to do in life and have like self-fulfillment. And I think that's why like so many women now are like, when you say like there's a biological like inclination to these type of things, I don't think there's that same biological inclination that ever existed in the past, or that might have existed in the past, because I don't know if you could probably argue at some point in like history there probably was like more biological drive to like have to reproduce and like keep society going, to like, you know, have kids that can take care of you, that take care of the farm, all these type of things, and to keep your lineage going. But I don't think we have that same necessary drive anymore. So now we're like picking up different things that we want to focus on, and that's why women are more inclined to careers now, because like you now have like a desire for self-fulfillment and self like goals and passions and things that you want to pursue. But now it feels like traditional conservatives like really hardcore demonize that. Not all conservatives. Oh fuck. That's actually probably good. My voice is going. I don't know if you guys can see my like 4 mugs of coffee back there. This is what I'm running on. Okay, let me just go. I rambled for like 10 minutes. I'm so sorry. The main thing I'm thinking of is how there are a load of things that are in the realm of gender roles that should be deconstructed, and they're still expected of men in the dating realm. Like, we'll be less aggressive, don't randomly hit up women or pressure them into anything, but some women still want the chase, obviously, and that's not all women, but seeing it online, at least for me, confuses me. I hardcore agree with this, and I think I've talked to like friends and like other people like around me about this. We've started to like deconstruct gender roles for women really, really hard, but for men, it hasn't really gotten to the same place where we like deconstruct gender roles for them very hard. So like, yeah, you're right. There is like a lot of women who are like, oh, if I say no, like that means no, you know, you don't keep pushing. But there's also that old notion that women would like, they loved the chase, and there's girls who like love the chase. And I know girls like this to this day who like, oh yeah, like I'm not gonna text him back for X amount of time, or if like, you know, I'm gonna like blow him off for tonight if he doesn't try to like, he's, you know, if he doesn't push, then like he's not the one. Like girls still like, I know so many women who still have like that notion in their head that like if he doesn't push or if he doesn't like chase, then like he's not worth it. So like when we're like giving like, I can understand like that mixed messaging can cause issues for sure. Sterling. Fuck women 2082. Sterling's gonna run in when he's 82 years old. Oh no, you're older than me. 84 years old. On the platform of hating women. I'll fight you, I ain't scared. Sterling's an interesting specimen. Anyway, yeah, where's Michelle? You said you were coming on so we could play games. What happened? You said I wasn't gonna have to fight you to come on tonight. Oh, I'm not in Discord, duh. Shit, sorry. Never mind, my bad. That's on me, homie. My bad. I'm sorry. I thought I was still in it. My apologies. That's on me. That's on me. I gotta move over here so I can pull up my stream. Or I can pull up the game. Which I always forget to do. The, like, first, I don't know, like, anyone here probably didn't see my early streams. Like, back in January was when I started streaming. And, like, the first, like, 4 times I streamed, I was, like, streaming games with my friends. And I would, like, turn my camera on. I would, like, turn my stream on. and then I would forget to put the like game up in the corner of my screen. So it was just like me sitting there staring at the wall for like 10 minutes before someone like, hey, it was like, hey, your game isn't like showing on stream because I forgot to like switch the. I was so bad. I mean, I also did this like 3 weeks ago where I forgot to do it, but like, I used to do it a lot. Anyway. We're getting this. Oh shit. Okay, hold on. I gotta turn you up.
That's okay.
That's what I was doing. Okay. Why do you sound insane? Fix your audio, Michelle.
Bitch.
You're a robot.
Is it me or is it you?
No, it was you. We're good.
Me.
Why is my audio on these headphones so garbage? Wait, can you say something?
It's time for an upgrade.
No, it's the wire. Okay, I'm gonna have to find the other wire for these. How did I fix this before? That wasn't it. How do I just did this like 10 seconds ago and I can't remember how I did it.
You're a pro at this.
Yep, clearly. Damn! Where did it go? Oh, there we go. I need to turn the right one up. Say something for a second? It's probably gonna sound crazy on stream if I do this, but oh well. Actually, I don't know if it'll affect that. I'm going to dance class tomorrow.
I can't really tell you.
Okay, yeah, I think that's fine. That's better-ish. Okay, there we go. It's good enough. It's good enough. Anyway. How's your day been? How's it going?
It's good. Like, clean the whole house.
Wow. Look at you go.
Like, deep clean, like, pulled everything out of the pantry, wiped those shelves down, organized it, you know, that kind of...
Feels good.
Mm-hmm. And then I walked the dog, and then I was like, I'm gonna cut it short because my thighs are on fire. Because I guess the cleaning is exercise. So
true. When you're doing a deep clean like that, like I'm sweating by the end. Okay.
Yeah.
Not it. Sure. Like it's a whole workout. Anyway.
Hey, girly pop, how you doing?
Not too bad. I just wanted to come on and say hi again.
Oh my god, I was wondering who you said that to for a second. I was so confused.
Oh yeah, I just some of my friends told me to get on Discord, so I decided to pop in and say hi to you guys first, and then I'm probably gonna go say hi.
You don't want to have like a whole Twitch stream conversation with us?
Are you guys streaming on Twitch?
I'm on Twitch right now. We're talking about incels and why men are so bad at communicating with women.
I don't know what an incel is.
You don't know what an incel is?
I don't think so.
Oh shit.
Would someone be able to explain that to me?
How do I explain? Incels are like guys that like hate women for not sleeping with them. No, they hate women. It's like short for involuntarily celibate, and it's basically like a bunch of guys who hate women because they won't sleep with them.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty much the biggest part of it.
Sounds like the reason why they won't sleep with them is because they think they deserve to be slept with.
Yeah, probably 100%. But they are too moronic to realize that. So
fair enough.
That's
it actually seems like a good conversation to have. Like it seems like it'd be nice to get a guy's take as well on some of this.
Yeah, we're gonna hate on men for a little bit, and then we'll get some dudes in here.
I was gonna say I'm not gonna be on for too long, so if you want, just send me a message on Discord, and I'll see if I can get on.
Oh, sounds good.
Well, you guys have fun hating on men.
Okay. Bye, Seth. I'll talk to you later.
Bye.
What is this game called? We're playing Tetris. Wait, so slapping a stranger's ass and calling her smoking hot isn't go No, Sterling, don't do that. Definitely not.
Sterling, come play.
As a single duo, I can provide the necessary toxicity for the stream. I love it. I like when people come here and give hot takes. because it makes things more
Dude,
interesting.
it's interesting,
Because
yeah.
like last time I was the one giving hot takes, and then I had someone in my stream like really hardcore get mad at me, and that was super awkward. So it
Like,
happens.
it's like human.
I
Like,
was like, I need to do a
jeez.
stream like this because someone, yeah, I got like screamed at. Well, not screamed at because it was like in chat, but like I got somebody really ass mad with me, and I was like, huh, maybe I'm making too much content shitting on lefties, so we'll try this again.
Oh my
Also, the game's.
gosh.
I put a link to the game.
Oh, you did? Okay, cool, cool, cool.
Ooh, where are they stuck?
Now, if my Discord on my computer wants to work, Discord on my laptop just wants to like never work properly. Hello,
I'm not
Jesus.
single. I'm taking my ass to Mickey D's. Oh,
You're
McDonald's.
gonna go to McDonald's?
No, Sterling.
I'm Sterling. Hold on. My computer's having a seizure.
You know, what's new? Um, I won't get as mad, but for me, incels are probably a small symptom of a larger problem of holy fuck society sucks for men who aren't powerful. No, I like half agree with this. I think like sometimes in social settings things can get hard for men right now, especially when like the rules of the dating game seem to be changing pretty rapidly and depending on what spheres you run in. Like again, we kind of talked like the thing you touched on earlier where it's like women are going to be like vastly different from person to person, but if you like have to use a guide rule for all of them, like it's going to be really hard to like determine if you're using the right technique on the right woman. Like again, some girls really like the chase and some girls will call you like, abusive for doing the chasing thing. So like that really sucks to have to like play in that way. I also think it sucks that we've like changed the gender roles that like, women can be like, the breadwinners and like women can be like the powerful one in relationships and stuff, but it's still not normalized for like women to make the first move. So like for a lot of guys, it's like scary to make the first move because you don't know how to like approach women in like different settings. Whereas like for women, it's like even though you want to like have all the other powers in like a relationship that like a man like that traditionally a man would like occupy, you still don't want to have to like make the first move, right? And so like I think that's like I think the games of like social interaction between men and women and like especially in the dating game are changing a lot. I mean, more than just the dating scene, men are kind of told online to be more emotionally open, but when they do, it ain't really treated the best from what I've seen. I think it's somewhat getting better. I think I got really annoyed with the Kyle Rittenhouse trial for this because like the guy like broke down on the set on the stand and like people like super hardcore came for him being like, oh, it's fake tears, like it's manipulating, like what a little bitch for like crying and stuff like that. And I was like, aren't we supposed to be like the people telling them that like it's okay to be emotional, especially after something like that traumatic? Like, but like people just want to, yeah, I don't know. That one like that shit super pisses me off.
Hello.
So,
Are you playing with us?
no.
Oh, dang.
I am running it back. Okay, sick.
Yeah, I think I don't know. I don't know how we like go about trying to fix some of the stuff though now. Like I think things have gotten like to a kind of weird point. But I also think that like there's a lot of people on like I don't want to say the right, but I guess in like that like pickup artist community that's like telling dudes that they need to like oh, you know who's a really good example of this? Like the stupid Fresh and Fit podcast who are acting like, oh, women are all fake, like the things that they say outwards are never true, like any girl who tells you she wants you to be emotional with her is lying. Most girls, there's probably some like, shallow people out there who are like, yeah, like if you get emotional with them, they might like be like, oh, you're like a little bitch. There's probably girls out like that. But most girls actually want you to be emotional with them because like sure we love like the idea in like a storybook of like the guy who's like very like tall, dark, brooding, and like mysterious.
Yeah.
But in a real relationship, nobody wants that because you'll never feel like someone's listening to you or that you understand what's going on in the other person's head. And like in relationships are like it's so important for like to have that communication. And when people like the Fresh and Fit podcast are like going around telling people like, oh, your woman never wants you to like be emotional with her. She's just lying. Like, don't open up. Don't cry in front of her. She'll break up with you. Like,
Bruh.
no. Like, some of these people like who talk about these issues, it's the problem is the fresh and fit guys, they're selecting probably for like a really shitty group. Like, I have a friend like this in my real life where he talks about like, oh, women play these games and all this type of stuff, and I'm like, dude, it's not women who play these games, it's the type of women that you engage with, because like the type of women that you're going to go for and the type of girls that you select for are going to be the ones who like behave like this, but most women probably don't. It's just because the circles you run in and like the where you like get your dating pool from. Whereas like, and same with the fresh and fit guys, like they're gonna have like certain experiences and be like, all women are like this because I've dated 30 or like I've hooked up with 30 women in the last year and they've all been like this, and it's like, yeah, and all 30 women came from like the same type of pool and same background. Like they're all Hollywoodites, like you know, they're in that scene. Like you're more likely to find women who are like maybe clout chasers, maybe like shitty, like maybe who don't want you to be emotional, who are like very like more like
Yeah,
what
wait,
tradition.
people in Hollywood are talking about other people being fake. Isn't that like LA's whole thing? Like everyone there is fake.
Yeah,
Isn't that kind of
exactly.
the
Well,
whole
I don't
point?
even know if they're in Hollywood, but that's like that circle, right? Actually, yeah, I'm pretty sure they're in California, the Fresh and Fit podcast.
I've never heard of them.
What? No, you definitely have. We've sent clips of them in our fucking group chat.
Oh, isn't it like, okay, maybe I have. I just don't know their podcast.
Hold on.
Yeah, I don't know who we're talking about either, to be honest. But
Look
she
at
said something
my.
about LA. So.
You know these guys?
Honestly,
You seen them?
expressing
This
your
podcast?
feelings overrated. Just repress that, and if that's too hard, just drink.
Well,
Dang.
This is
Wonderful.
solid advice.
you've
Been
seen these
working for
guys,
me
right,
for
Michelle?
years.
Can you see on my
What?
stream? You can see on my stream this guy, these guys, these dudes.
Hold on. It's loading. Dang.
It'd be like that. Anyway, you'll know them if you ever saw clips. There's like clips you definitely know
I think
for
I
sure.
know. I think I know.
Yeah. Anyway, they're insane. Oh, I forgot that Will's not joining. Okay, I can start the game.
Yeah. Did you change their gravity or you?
Oh shit, I forgot. I'll switch to the next one. I think the internet hurts the intentions with the most toxic people happening to be the most. Well, yeah, 100%, of course. Like people like that always get more attention than anyone else. Like it's why like people like Hassan like do so well, because like people love like the extreme like commentators. That's the most fun to
I
listen
just
to.
love that. Like my favorite person in that whole movement is that Alpha M guy who like his whole villain origin story is that like his wife fucks them out of their dude, so he decided he had to become an alpha.
I remember this. We talked about
That shit's hilarious.
and your wife cheats on you, and that's how you have to compensate. I'm still a man,
Like,
guys. I promise.
have you seen his videos where he's like telling people to like get a leather jacket and a comb over or some shit?
Oh, wait. Can I tell? Are you supposed to become like a Surrey Jack? Like get like a North Face jacket and then a comb over and you're solid?
No, you get a leather jacket.
Oh. Wow.
Oh god. Every time I try to play and stream, it just doesn't go well, and I don't know why I continue to do it.
You can't be a gamer streamer.
I can't. Not if I want to talk about things, because like Rams was saying the other day, he's like, you're at like the point where you should probably just stop gaming when you talk, and I was like, that's probably true. But I also feel awkward, like if like I have like dull moments, and at least if there's like a game going on too, it's like not as awkward.
Oh my god, I just had a freaking massive ass leg. Fuck me.
It's okay, I fucked up. Don't worry about it. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like the culture around like interactions with people, it's like everything else on the internet. Everything's become so extreme, where it's like you either have to like treat women like they're like goddesses who like can never do anything wrong, like the fucking people who are like defending Amber Heard right now. It's like women are either these like perfect beings that never do anything wrong and that you have to treat with so much respect and like never do anything like wrong towards them, or it's like guys like Fresh and Fit where it's like women are all cheating, lying scumbag hoes who are just trying to get your money, so you know, fuck them and whatever, right? Like these are the two narratives online. You can't get anything else. So
oh my god, speaking of which, Amber Heard's girlfriend is delusional as fuck.
she has a girlfriend?
Yeah, she's a reporter. Or like
I
a
mean,
journalist.
also
I missed that
subscribe
arc.
to the theory that there's only two ways an incel can go. Either they go like full black pill and they end up doing a mass shooting, or they start wearing thigh highs and become a lady boy.
Oh
I
my.
also kind of agree with that. To be
I'm telling you, there's only two ways it goes. They either can't get a girlfriend, so they take it out on society, or they become the girl.
yeah, you think I can see it. I've seen a lot of incels become ladyboys. That's a weird
That's what
trend.
look, that's all I'm saying.
I don't know why that's a thing, but I have seen that. Just it's an interesting, turn of events.
They became the thing they sought to destroy.
You're supposed to destroy them, not join them.
Is Ladyboy PC?
I don't know. I don't care. My stream isn't PC, to be fair.
True.
I
But like,
mean, it all kind of means the same thing, right? Like they would, since like an incel
To be
who
fair, I had to censor incel in
dresses
my
that
title
way
because it
wouldn't
wouldn't let
call
me choose it
themselves like they probably wouldn't identify as a woman because they still
as a
like.
woman.
I mean, they're all like very right, so I don't know. They'd probably be on some other shit.
like I'm not trans.
Trans, no. Ladyboy, yes.
I'm not
Yeah.
gay, homie. I'm just a guy who likes to dress up like a girl and get fucked in the ass.
Ah, fuck, I fucked it.
I mean, I guess if you're into that, like, I think,
I
I
mean,
don't
hey,
know.
live your life.
I don't judge nobody, but if you're gonna be like an incel and then do that, I'm just saying.
I mean, it's better than shooting up like
Oh,
I mean,
yeah, of
any place
course.
really.
Anywhere. Better than shooting up literally
Just,
anything.
just shooting up. Just shooting up, so.
Unless you're shooting up drugs, then it's okay.
Well, if you're in Vancouver, yeah, it'd mean something
Hey,
different.
look, all of our drugs just got legalized, okay? For small amounts.
Did you change your gravity?
No, I gotta do it. I'll do it this round. And this is why I
Okay.
fell in love with trans women, best of both worlds. Oh, femboy supremacy.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
man.
As a senior male peaking 62 years old, get a job you love, educate yourself, invest in yourself, take a knee, free knowledge for all of you younglings. Sterling is
So
like
is this
a.
advice for incels or just advice in general?
I think that's just advice in general.
Oh.
Sometimes I
Yeah.
think like Sterling needs like a permanent one of those memes taped to us for us. That's like when I lie on the internet for fun, and it's just like the guy laughing.
He says it so seriously.
Because Sterling comes to my chat all the time and like says like random shit, and I'm like, what is happening? Where's the gravity? Oh, gravity increase. Let's turn that down.
That one. That's the only one you need to change.
Yeah.
You can also change the bag to, I think, what is it called? Classic. I think. I don't really know what the difference is, but that's what Ramsey does.
I don't care.
Michelle, do
To
you
be
know
fair,
what
we
kind of
probably
car
shouldn't be
you're gonna
implying
get yet?
dressing in feminine clothes makes you trans. Oh, yeah, no, true. It's just more of a joke.
No idea.
Hmm.
We'll see when I get that check.
Oh, what?
Oh yeah.
Right off the bat, already fucked it up.
Foolish.
Oh,
Foolish.
by the way,
Oh.
so the discrepancy in the amounts, I believe that's because the final amount doesn't
I
like
fixed
if
it.
you look at the value report or whatever they give you, that total is including tax.
Ah, I see.
So I guess they don't pay you for tax, or I don't know. You'll have to call them and ask them, but
I'll do
that's
Do you
like
guys-
different numbers.
Did you guys ever settle on your accident?
I got my email today, and I just gotta call them because I have a couple questions.
Okay.
But it's like an appropriate amount. Like,
Oh, you should also ask them about the deductible because if you're not at fault, you don't have to pay the deductible. But I don't know.
I
I
don't
don't know
know.
what they're doing with that.
We'll see.
Oh my god, why did I do that? Why did I do that?
You're done.
Son of a.
You're done.
Wait, hey, I have dry humor, alright? I'm not perfect, okay? Feel so judged, right? You should feel judged. Okay? You come into my chat and lie for no reason to everybody. Feel shame. No, I'm kidding. I love you.
Which accident, bro?
Michelle and Will hit a fucking hole, bro. Wait, Rams is here. Is he?
Yeah.
He's in the call. Oh, when'd you get here?
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh.
2 minutes ago.
Oh, guys, also Ravioli, she's ready and hitting the road again. The Rav got fixed today, or it's been fixed.
Ravioli, ravioli, give me the formula.
Filtre, I'm only here because you're young and pretty. Oh God.
Ugh.
No. He's referring to the guy because the guy from like Twitch last time who like went at me. He's like, oh, these guys only follow you because you're young and pretty and easily manipulated. And I was like, fuck off, dude.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, that's our demographic, though.
I mean,
Older guy.
So?
Hmm?
Why is that anything to be ashamed of? That's like when people like shit on like, you know, people having like teenage girlfriends. It's like, okay, and?
No, that's weird. That is weird.
Wait, what? When you have teenage
Not,
girlfriends?
not older people, but like when you have a family of just like teens.
Like One Direction I'm talking about. Like when like, if you have a fan base of just teens.
Okay, that's different.
That's what I'm talking about.
Like,
People.
if you're like a YouTuber that does,
Why? Okay.
Because most of them become like rapists and shit.
Not most of them.
You're racist?
No.
Yes.
Yes.
Only on like Sundays.
Only on Sundays.
Mhm.
Okay.
Is that like a Chick-fil-A type of vibe?
Well, yeah. When
Chick-
Chick-fil-A has their day off, someone has to take the role.
Straight up.
Nope. I done did it. Fuck.
So is it really bad if it's on the Lord's Day where you can repent right after?
Just saying.
Wait, doesn't he
Sabrina,
want
I'm
you
like,
to be
don't think
racist?
it's a negative signature, like, holy crap.
Wait, I thought Chick-fil-A was homophobic, not racist.
Probably both.
Okay.
I believe if you're
Are they
homophobic, you're
both?
probably racist too.
No, I disagree because there's a lot of black people.
You know how many Asian
Yeah, like literally every other minority
Okay, maybe,
hates.
maybe if you're white and you're homophobic, then you gotta be racist.
It isn't mutually exclusive, but a lot of the time, if one person's one thing, they're also the other thing.
Probably true, but I'm just saying
And
there's a
that
lot of
probably just
minorities who
follows
really hate gay people, and I was just throwing it out
Okay,
there.
if you're white and homophobic, there's a good chance
Well, you
you'd be.
say that like minorities, like there's no racist minorities. I mean,
This is what I'm saying. Racism isn't what's bad. It's the actions that happen because of racism.
Oh my god.
Racism is pretty bad, bro. I
Yeah,
don't know.
racism
I
is
don't
bad.
know about that.
But
I don't
I
know about that.
fucked
but you know, a lot of people are racist.
Bitch.
It's just different degrees of racist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's
Don't
not
be
bad,
racist.
right? It's just an opinion.
No, it's bad. It's bad. But it's just not like the immediate bad that we need to deal with.
Why did I do this? No! No!
Oh
What am
my
I
God.
doing?
He's not even doing anything.
I know!
Where did you go, Michelle?
She
I
died.
don't know.
I was distracted.
No. No. Okay. That's fine. That's better. That's not better.
Y'all suck at Tetris, yo.
Shut up!
Get on.
Get on, slut.
What?
Get on.
Prove your worth.
No.
Prove you're better.
I thought
Like,
you
oh
do
my
it.
god, I feel so fucking judged right lately. Oh my god. Fucking
Good.
boring.
You should feel judged, okay? Feel bad.
Fuck your judgment. No one gives a shit.
Clearly you do.
I just suck at Tetris.
Get on. You can't possibly be the worst.
Sabrina's pretty shit, honestly.
Hey, I've beat you a couple times now, okay? And I've beat Rams a couple times. Will's significantly worse than I am now.
Like, look how long it takes me to figure out what I want to eat. You
100% I am better than Will. Shut up.
Honestly, no, but no, that
He's offended.
has no correlation because I take forever to figure out what to eat. Especially if I have two options in front of me, but Tetris, I'm okay at.
Alright,
No,
how
I gotta go to
spicy
work
jokes can we
in the
make?
morning.
You guys can go pretty
Fair
spicy.
enough.
Oh, what?
Hey, Sterling, you should play one day.
Religion does
Play
shit to
what?
people. I
You
dislike
should play
religion.
one day Tetris.
That was harmless. The name of the race in the Fast and Furious movie, and they should have come up with a better name. Wait, I'll allow it because I don't know.
You talking about Fast and Furious?
Fast and Furious,
Oh
first
my
movie that
God.
was really they should have come up with a better name. Was it called Race War? That's kind of funny. Was it actually called that, bro?
I don't know about that.
Oh, the name of the race in the Fast and Furious first movie. That's why.
Oh, yeah, I
That's
think
why
it
there's
might
so
have
many
been.
accidents and
That's
stuff.
wild.
It was like called Race Wars or something.
Things
Hold
we
on.
never thought would be controversial.
I think that might be true, actually.
Dang. I have never actually watched any
Yeah,
Fast and Furious
I
movie.
actually do think that was in Fast and Furious, the first one.
Whichever was the one where he had like that like Mark III Jetta, that white thing, and he races a guy in
first one.
R2000. Yeah, at Race Wars, he like bets a pink slip and then he loses and he drives away.
He sells his body for a car.
Yeah, something like that.
Hey, yo, what the fuck was happening in Fast and Furious? How did I miss that?
Because his dad was in prison or something, so he had his dad's car, and then he was like, "No, my dad's gonna eat my ass because I lost his car," so he drove away.
There's nothing
And then,
wrong with selling your body. If as inflation goes up, you can just run marketplace ads and Craigslist ads, and you just
Yo, the amount of
Shit
people who
happens.
sell themselves on Craigslist is like unreal. I'm
How
just
they
throwing
do
that out there.
Sell yourself.
I'd have to pick and choose who would buy me. I'm sorry.
That's probably
So
fair.
basically, you want to be an escort.
He's just a high-end gigolo.
And I
This
do
is not right.
expect tips, all right?
Oh.
What kind of tips?
Yeah, I mean, they'll
Which
they'll
tip?
give you a tip.
No,
Everyone has a price.
no, Denver. Fuck.
$5.
Fucked it.
Yeah.
Damn, you
I don't know if
expensive.
you can call. If you're $5, I don't know if you could be called an
Oh
escort.
god, I don't know if you could say that, bro.
How about a penny? A penny is still being paid for something. You're still paying someone for something. That's your penny.
Yeah.
Pennies round down to 0, bro.
Penny.
No, you know what? You can pay some. You can pay for stuff in a penny because we used to have that stupid the fucking auction website Second Turn, and my coworker bid on a shelf that she wasn't sure if she really wanted, so she bid one penny, and no one else bid on it, and so she got this like $500 shelf for a penny, and she had nowhere in her house she could put it. So
Oh
Did you
my
still
god.
pay for shipping?
Exactly. That's what's wrong with
know.
younglings these days. They
Youngly.
don't know how to socialize properly, and they bet on penny fucking $500 clothes.
dude, she was 60, okay?
What the fuck? If that was a dude, I'd be making fun.
Sterling's like my entire logic went out the door.
Yeah.
I just figured out this whole problem in 5 seconds.
Yeah.
Fucking logic. Bam.
Who can relate?
I pay attention to
I
politics
just
to
did
hear about
something to
new
my
comedy
eye.
specials.
I actually have no idea. I'd never be able to repeat what I just said because I don't know what I said.
Fair enough.
I heard it. I don't know what you said.
Did you know I'm blind in one eye?
What?
Yeah. I never knew that.
I can't tell if you're lying to me or not.
No, I'm serious. Like I never knew. I've been blind in one eye my whole life, and I just found out, and I was like, "What?"
This man adopted a chicken. I believe everything he says now.
How did you not know you were blind in one eye your entire life?
Well, you could
Well, how
technically
would you know
you'd be
that? You never
legally
sprouted
blind.
one eye.
Are you legally
Never
blind or
got
you
it,
can't see you blind?
Legally, I don't know. That
Okay,
was-
so it says his vision is really shit. If
But if you had one good eye, would you not notice the other eye is like that shitty?
everybody has one good eye.
Yeah, but that's significant?
they like balance out when you have both them open.
Yeah, like everybody has one good eye that they Summers don't even notice until you look at it.
Have you ever looked into the sky and the sky is two different colors when you like hold your eye one closed or whatever? It's like a different color.
Shysta.
One of my eyes
I'm
sees
losing
more
my
red
vibe.
than
What?
the other. That's about it. Also, pirates used to wear eye patches so they can adjust to the dark. Like they would cover one eye during the day, and then at night they'll cover the other eye, and the other eye that was already covered is now adjusted to the dark.
Really?
I can't imagine that's true.
So what would be true, Sabrina?
That they got their eye
That
poked
all
out from the
pirates just
fucking
got
hooks.
poked into one eye?
I'm sure it came from something, but I don't think it was from. You know what?
It's from the parrots.
Well,
The
what
parrots
about that doesn't make
were angry
sense?
and they got pissed off.
Why
Poked
would?
out their owner's
Because
eye.
that is the worst way you could go about trying to train yourself for darkness that you could go.
No, it's not.
I think in the original
one eye for darkness and one for during the day.
his eyes got pecked out by birds.
The eye patch can be used for. No shot! No shot! That's real!
Oh, it is? Hell yeah.
Wait,
I
what?
don't believe that. I don't believe that. What is this?
Why
one?
not? It's logical.
Why would you go about it that way?
Because what if the ops catch you at night?
Wait, the theory is that pirates discovered the best of both worlds. Okay, it's a theory.
Okay, but it also makes sense.
They did.
Yeah,
Why are
but
you so shocked that could be real?
That just seems like
Rams,
such a
aren't
fake
your
fact
eyes
that you
just
hear
gonna
somewhere.
naturally adjust as it gets
Yeah,
darker?
that's the thing. It's
No,
like
not right away though.
yeah, but you could
Yeah,
train
but
it.
it
But like
doesn't
if
get dark
if you're
right
sailing
away.
at sea, there's no light at sea. You could train your eyes at night. Why would you have to do
But
that?
it's not the same.
Yeah, but the sun has to set.
Yeah, but now you have an eye that's already more adjusted to darkness because it
But it's
doesn't.
gonna adjust because it's gonna get dark gradually.
Yeah, but I don't think it's good.
That's actually
I don't
better.
know.
Your
I
eyes
don't know
adjust
about
better
Listen,
too.
I'm not the trained professional. Okay, let's get a fucking pirate in here and ask him.
Let's get an eye doctor. Who's an eye doctor? Does anyone know an eye doctor at 12 o'clock at night?
My cousin's fiance.
Out of all the people I know that go into like medicine and everything, nobody decided to be an optometrist.
My cousin's fiance is an optometrist.
I have an optometrist now.
Also,
Wait.
Congratulations.
That's it. Okay, that's the weird thing. I have an optometrist now. As if you went through your entire life without one.
I did. I never went to the eye doctor before this.
Did your mother never make you go to the eye doctor?
No.
she
Oh,
survived.
I'm gonna have to have a talk with her.
I survived.
I've never been to the eye doctor in my life, Rams. Why is it? Why do you have a hard time believing that when, like, you heard the rest of my medical stories, okay?
You have a hard time believing that they use eye patches to adjust to the dark.
Because it's the stupidest way you could go about that.
No, it isn't.
Yes, it is. Your eyes adjust gradually way better because your eyes can, like, slowly adjust.
Hold on, I'll be
Well,
back.
way better, maybe not. Like, if your eyes are in the dark, they are adjusted differently. But I'm just saying, like, it's not like they're going from, like, full sunlight to completely black. So, like, your eyes could adjust as it gets darker. But I don't know, maybe it's just different out on the sea.
I wasn't looking. I fucked up. I fucked up.
How would we know?
I mean, also, like, even if there's actually no technical advantage to it, people in the old times were always doing shit that's actually, like, doesn't even do
Yeah, I
anything
guess
for
that's
you.
fair. They probably did it, like, thinking it would help, but it was a, you know, it's one of those things that people say that, like, you know, you, like, believe when you're a kid that, like, because, like, people give you, like, random weird facts as a kid and you, like, find out later that, like, they're not true at all.
Yeah.
I thought it'd be, like, one of those things where it's, like, one of those weird old wives' tale.
Well, isn't everything.
Yeah, I guess so. Oh, there we go. No. Fuck me, bro. There we go.
Shit. That was no good. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
I
Oh,
done
what
did
the-
it. No, we're gone. Let's see. I used to be a pirate. Wait, what? Oh god. How to have good night vision, not have light-colored eyes. Oh, true.
Bro.
All of us with brown eyes or dark brown eyes. Like, I got really dark brown eyes, and I'm like, this is why my room has to be so pitch black at night, because...
Max said it's believable.
What? Max will believe anything if you tell him.
Oh. I'm gonna tell him you said that.
That's fine. Oh my god, one of my eyes is, like, twitching really hard. I think it's because they had to go into the cabin, which is, like, uber fucking dark. Yeah, but there's also no light at sea. So, like, at nighttime,
Oh
it'd
no,
also
that,
just be
that
that
makes
dark.
sense. Like if you're going below deck, yeah.
Yeah, but, like, we also have to remember there was, like, no... You didn't have lights at sea back then. Like, you didn't have, like, electricity. It was just pitch black.
Do they not have like oil lamps?
Yeah,
Well,
lanterns.
they would, but like you're probably not gonna constantly.
Wait, Rams,
like,
you're
if you just
Yeah.
go down
Rams,
below
your
deck,
your
you're
your
probably
thing
not
is
gonna
super sensitive right now. Your mic.
Oh, give me.
It's like buzz.
two.
Is anyone
Okay.
else here? I'm like buzz.
Yeah.
I think
he's
he's
buzzing.
saying
Okay.
like during the day if they had to go below deck, right?
Oh.
Because it's gonna be like bright out, and then you go below deck and it's like pitch dark.
Okay, I get that kind of. Yeah. No, that makes sense then maybe.
Am I good?
Because I mean, they could be having lanterns down there, but who knows? Maybe sometimes they don't want to be burning all that oil.
Is it better?
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Cool.
The eyes were more accustomed to the dark because they were a lot less light pollution. Yes, light is also a form of no. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I guess yeah, going from like if you're like out during the daytime, then you like go down to the basement, you take your eye patch off, and then that like eye can see better in the dark. That makes sense.
See.
Light pollution sucks, bro.
We can't see any stars where we are. We gotta drive up north to see that shit, or east.
Just anywhere else.
Literally anywhere else out of the city.
It also be fucking with birds and shit too.
Yeah.
Like, you know how many times the fucking Northern Lights came here? Like they showed up and then we just couldn't see them.
It sucked so bad too because I had a cousin who lives in Alberta, and she would always see them, and it was like she would send us the most beautiful pictures of like the Northern Lights, and it was like.
Or like all the shooting stars we missed because it fucking rains here 24/7.
Yeah, yeah.
There's never
Well-
been shooting birds here.
No, I was about to say I was like everyone else saw shooting stars, but if you're Rams, maybe not.
No.
It was a hoax.
We got to see them one time.
We were all sitting out in my backyard,
for
and like we were
Rams.
laying on the grass one night because we knew there was gonna be shooting stars, and so we laid down on the grass, and it was all of us like laid out in my backyard, and we're like, oh my god, there they are, and Rams is like, where? I can't see them, and then like he missed the whole thing.
He was
the
looking, but he
saddest,
was not
like-
looking.
They were
He was
lying. It
looking
was
but not seeing.
He like
They're
is
lying to
convinced we
me.
were like fucking with him the whole night. Which maybe we were. He'll never know though.
No, I do know you are.
Are we though?
Peekaboo can't hide behind your money, duh.
What the fuck is that?
Oh my god, I need that.
Swerve,
piece.
swerve. I thought we were supposed to talk about how many and shit.
Oh, that was close. Yeah, we were
We
before you
had
guys
already
came here, and
covered
then
it.
the men came in. So,
Fuck, we ain't shit, huh?
well, I just think
Well, I
like the
think-
like, you have so many like we were talking about Fresh and Fit and like how bad that like influences on like young people, because like
Oh, we talked about that before.
Right, but it-
to be fair, both genders have a lot of bad influences.
I would agree with that, but like I think sometimes like the like I would say right now the like rhetoric of like podcasts like this or like pickup artists online has gotten really really popularized.
Here's okay.
To be fair though, if you're going to pick up artists, you already got zero bitches. So.
True.
But also, I would like to say that what Joe Rogan and these kind of podcasts are to men is like what Oprah and Ellen were to women.
Yeah, kind of, but I don't know if like Oprah and Ellen could be seen as like toxic in the same way. I don't even think Joe Rogan is toxic though. Like Joe Rogan's fine to me. Joe Rogan's just kind of like a meathead.
Oh no, Joe Rogan's not talking about his fan bases.
Oh yeah, his fan base is awful. But Joe Rogan himself is like totally fine. But like people like Fresh and Fit were like awful.
Or advocating for like weird
Yeah.
things.
Or just like giving people really bad information that like is gonna lead to like harmful outcomes. Not for like women, I don't think, but like for the guys who are taking that advice, I think it's gonna like not turn out great.
Yeah, it's the same thing as motherfuckers that do like courses, like get like
It's really not that hard. Have decent hygiene, cut your hair, and don't talk about your fucking crypto account.
True.
Yeah, but it's like
Yeah.
the same thing as like those cryptocurrency like courses or like
Oh
investment
yeah,
courses.
it's all like sort of in the same like
Yeah,
Elon Musk, crypto
of
bro,
like
Sigma
selling the
Miller,
desirable
Grind,
thing to someone who finds
Yeah.
the things that they can't get or achieve it in any way. You know?
I mean, maybe like all that stuff, what it has in common is it just works really well on gullible people. So maybe that's why they're all sort of like all the people who are into like the pickup artists are also into like the Sigma male grind set type of content.
Yeah.
I'm gonna move some stuff.
They just like bullshit, I guess.
I want to put this up here, and I want to put this down here so it covers my junk in the background. There we go. I'm covering my mugs that are sitting on the ground, okay? I drank too much coffee today, and they're all sitting on my floor.
Maybe that's why your eye is twitching.
Shut up, bro. Leave me alone. Wait. Bo Burnham made fun of the Joe Rogan types interviewing himself. It was hilarious, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't watch a lot of Bo Burnham, but I've like seen some of his stuff. It's funny.
I just
Paul
listened
Burnham's
to
one of those guys that I could never get into. Like I've watched
I think
most
some
of
of
his
his stuff
specials.
is funny, but like I didn't get like super into any of his stuff. I agree.
Yeah.
He was fine.
But I respect craft.
He did something different. He was cool. He was interesting. I was crazy though. Mullany, who was like the biggest like gay, not well, like gay supporting, like fake gay kind of comedian who like gay people loved, and now everyone hates him because he brought Dave Chappelle on his show last week or like a couple weeks ago. No, I fucked
What's
up.
wrong with? Okay, yeah, man, y'all be taking this Dave Chappelle hate way too far.
Yeah, then people were like, oh, like in his audience were like, oh, I was traumatized, and I was like, dude, chill.
But what? But what?
By Dave Chappelle coming out.
Like as a joke or as like facts?
No, like literally. People are like, trans people
Every
can't.
day it gets harder to support.
That's what I'm saying, bro. It's like shit
Oh.
like that makes me like super annoyed because I'm like, there's people dealing with like real issues, and you're like saying you're traumatized over like Dave Chappelle coming out on stage.
This might be kind of a weird thing to say. It's especially hard when there is a like person from that group of people, that minority group, who are also like from like a race-based minority group, to say it. Because it's like something like Dave Chappelle, right? Dave Chappelle, who I do not think is like homophobic or transphobic or anything,
Yeah.
may say some things that are like just in
Iffy?
today's day probably not the best things to say, right?
Yeah, I would agree with
But
that.
like anybody who has like anybody who has a brain will know that this man does not hate these people. He's just old, right?
Yeah,
And if you're from a minority group that is like from some kind of race that isn't the majority, you should understand that by now. Because all of
Yeah.
our parents are like that. People that we meet are often like that.
it's like
And it's like we can't really, like you can kind of correct them, but they're not in the same vein as an actual like bigot.
yeah, exactly. Like, there's people who are just kind of still learning and like getting comfortable with these ideas, and they're not bigoted, but they're just like it's things that they don't really know that well or like
I
understand
would
that
say
well.
it's just more ignorance rather than malice.
Yeah, exactly.
But it's not even. I mean, yeah, to a certain degree, but it's way different when it comes to like comedians, because everybody wants to go against comedians for like jokes and stuff, but it's like you're also going against their livelihood. Like, I don't think people understand how big comedy space is and how much it really means to some people.
Yeah. Well, that was
And if
like
you're not
what was
comfortable with
Ricky
it,
Gervais got the like same
gonna be
heat
around
like
it.
like last week was like kind of the thing like where he like made a joke, but like it wasn't even anything bad. Like it was like completely like
Who, Ricky Gervais?
yeah. He made a whole.
Look, I watched that stand up. It is not bad. It's pretty
It's
good.
not. It was literally fine. Like the most of it like was like about supporting trans people, and then the last comment was like just like meet me halfway and like chop the dick off. Like
Leave
that
the
was
pe-
the
leave the
worst thing
penis.
he said, and it was like really was that bad? Like did we need to make a big deal out of that one?
Yeah.
That's
And
like
it's like
my,
if you want to be, I don't know. I find inclusion. There's not gonna be, but if you want to be included, you need to be made fun of.
yeah.
Because we make fun of people, and that's how we include people.
There's gotta be like some level of like you can go back and forth with other people. Like if you want to be like, yeah. This one I'm like, because I'm like,
You
I don't
know
mind like
why?
comedians doing accents and shit because it's like it's part of the like space, right? Like
Yeah.
if a comedian
But
does
it's
like a
like,
brown
you can-
accent,
you-
I don't care.
Like, you can tell when someone's being disrespectful and not.
Yeah, you can usually kind of like figure out intent pretty easily.
Which is why I feel like Russell Peters never really gets like called out, because Russell Peters does every accent that you will see in Toronto, right?
Yeah.
But like no one ever calls him out because like he does it in a respectful manner, right? People know, oh, he grew up around these people, and this is just like his experience and stuff. The day they start
Yeah.
going after Russell Peters is gonna be like, oh,
I thought
Yeah.
you. I thought. I thought you meant Russell Brand, and I was like, what?
No.
I like Russell Brand too, though. He's a sweetie.
Russell Brand is he's the dude with the long hair, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know why I've always found Russell Brand something like I don't know like his
Spaghetti
content
Sarah
isn't
Marshall and stuff like that.
his like content isn't wholesome, but like something about his like existence is just I don't know why like I find him like such a-
Didn't he break
Oh,
up
he's-
with Katy Perry over text though? Like
he broke up with her. Oh, divorce maybe. I don't
her
know.
over text.
I have no idea.
I know like what you mean because Russell, he plays the same. No, well, not the same guy, but he has a typecasting of being the disgusting kind of dude.
Yeah.
So, but like that's totally not like who he is in real life. But like he has that cat.
I actually he has like he does like a podcast thing like on
Yes.
his YouTube and it's actually pretty good. Like he's like
Yeah.
he's kind of like the
Is he
modern.
he's smart too?
He's pretty smart. Like from what I've seen, like I don't know if it's just the way he engages. Like I don't know if he's like very well like academically smart, but like I think it's like one of those things where like he talks about things in a really well mannered way, and like he can usually like
He can like articulate his words pretty well.
yeah, he's intelligent.
Yeah. Critical thinking goes a long way.
Yeah. Let's see what I wanted it to. Oh, shit.
I'm surprised you guys keep gravity on.
It's not much. I just lower it. I don't turn it off completely. I just lower it quite a bit. No. No.
Michelle, what happened?
Oh, I fumbled it. I did something that was pretty much irrecoverable.
No. Oh, I fucked it. Oh, there it is. Let's see. The far right does the same thing. They find
Play
like
the game without me, I'll be right back.
misogyny and racism funny and nothing else. Yeah, that's like kind of the annoying part. I know like way far left, nothing is funny, and what's funny to them is not funny to anyone else. Yeah, like I mean that's the thing. Is like you get to extremes on either end. It's always like like I find this specific thing funny and nothing else can be funny. Like if like your only humor is like laughing at like being racist, then I'm gonna be a little bit sus. You know.
Bro, that was everyone like 5 years ago.
Everyone was a little sus 5 years ago. I found most enjoyment out of life by making fun of literally everyone. Don't most people on the left not care for... Yeah, I think so, but I think it's because, like, Russell Brand's, like, a really hardcore centrist. Like, he's, like, a moderate. I think he just, like, he does a lot of neutral coverage and then, like, his opinion, which is usually pretty moderate. Like, his opinion isn't, like, hardcore one way or the other, which is probably why, like, most people don't like him from either side. That's why I like him, though.
Oh my god, we're playing.
I was really hoping my title was going to get more clickbaity and, like, actual, like, people who hate women would come in here. Why are you guys, none of you women haters?
Oh my god, I wasn't even paying attention. I didn't even realize we were playing.
Bro, look what you done.
Oh my god, I fumbled it already.
Oh, wait, was Rams not in this game?
No, he said he'll be back.
Oh.
Damn it. Oh my god,
That
she's
boys are too
fumbled.
hot to hate women.
She's done.
No, you can't
She's
hate women.
done.
You're too pretty to hate women.
Oh my god. Yikes.
I went.
Yikes. Good job. Good job.
My hair is not hairing the way I want it to hair. Awful.
Oh, Ram said he got a haircut yesterday, and he's like, I don't like it.
Oh. I feel like he's never
I
gotten
don't
the
get it.
haircut he has, like, to be fair.
Will and him have the same barber, and he's been hitting it each time, bro. Lately for Will.
That's good. I kind of want to cut bangs again, but
okay.
I know I'm gonna regret it
No,
after a week.
it's okay for you, but everyone else likes it.
What?
Huh?
Oh,
Will's
his haircut? Yeah. Yeah, even my mom commented on it. She's like, oh, I like it. It looks nice.
Yeah. Unstyled.
The floppy looks good.
But honestly, if you really don't like it, well, you know, change it if you don't like it. If you think it doesn't look good, everybody else thinks it looks good. But if you don't like it, like, change
Was that fucking Ronald Reagan?
yeah, minorities die.
Oh no.
Crack everywhere. Yeah,
Crack everywhere.
that's what he was about, right?
I think so. I'm pretty sure.
He was like in the 80s, wasn't he?
He's always talking about the war on drugs when really they should just be doing drugs.
Hey, that motherfucker was like an actor,
Fuck
right?
race war. I want the drug war. Wait, no. Never
What the
mind.
fuck was wrong with Reagan?
Drug war's over. It's time for the race wars. Fast and Furious.
Fast and Furious style.
Oh yeah. I mean, doesn't that basically happen in LA every so often? They have one going on.
Yeah.
That what?
Like a race war in LA every so often. They
Yeah.
got one.
Fuck. Damn it. Didn't.
Ronald Reagan was in Forrest Gump. What the fuck was he in Forrest Gump?
Was it Forrest Gump?
Well, he was an actor, but I didn't know he acted after his terms.
Ronald Reagan was an actor?
Yeah. That's why when
Did I-
Trump was the whole thing, they were like, "You guys done this before."
Oh my god, why am I so fucking stupid?
Oh.
I'm pretty sure he was
no.
an actor. Americans correct me if I'm wrong, but yeah, I'm pretty sure he was an actor before his terms.
Dang, what the fuck? What was Ronald Reagan? Why did I not know Ronald Reagan was an actor? Let's see. More so that if feminine men are amazing, that means that there must be something good about women that they're nabbing. Dang, true. Women are just hotter, okay? Like, if there was more gay women around me, I probably would end up with a woman, but, you know.
Yeah, he did TV and he did some
He's all
hosting and
straight.
stuff in like the 50s
I
and
mean-
onwards.
I think women just try harder.
No, I think women are prettier.
Nah, like I think, bitch, I've seen a lot of ugly girls.
Yeah, but okay, no, I'm talking like, okay, if you go to like the highest tier men and women, it's probably pretty close. But when you go to like average, like your median man versus like your median woman, right?
That's what I'm saying because they try harder. Like more
No,
women
I
try
think there's
harder
like there's
when it
girls
comes to
who
their
don't try
appearance.
and they look like fine, whereas like guys who don't try look stupid. Oh my god, thank you for all the subs! Oh my god!
I think personally, the thing is that okay, to the
Wow.
heavy sex, I think their respective sex looks a little better at like a mediocre or any number compared to someone else or the other gender at the same number. Does that make sense? Like a boy, like a guy would think that if you put like a guy who's 5 out of 10 and a girl who's a 5 out of 10 next to each other, guys are gonna think that the dude who's a 5 out of 10 looks better than the girl, and then girls are gonna think the girl looks better than the guy.
No, I'm just saying that women try harder because it's just how it is, like culturally. Like women are more
Try harder
sort of, like,
in what way? Like just in presence?
just like in like
Day-to-day
looks,
life.
like women are more sort of conditioned to want to look good. Like men, it's just sort of be like the whole thing is just like being manly or whatever.
But do you think they're doing women are doing that because they want to just look better, or because they just want to, hold to society's beauty standards? Like, because women are like quote unquote supposed to do that, and men aren't, right? That's how
I think
society
they do
plays
it
it.
for themselves a lot of the time.
I mean, it's fine. I'm not saying there's anything bad about it. I'm just saying I think women try harder than men.
Like
or
just
they do it
basic
good.
maintenance, I think women
Hmm.
probably do more on a day-to-day life. It's like, right?
That's what I'm saying, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. As soon
Like,
as
I'm
you
not
start
gonna
telling
wake up
men that
and
they
put
can
on
do
a
some
full face of
skincare,
makeup.
yo, some of these dudes out here glowing.
True.
It's different.
What did the gay men say at the construction site? Hey, look, it's 60% of the village people. Where's the rest of them?
Michelle, what'd you
Huh?
do?
How my
Did I miss
connection
something?
ended.
What?
Someone subbed for the hype
Connection
train.
terminated.
Thank you
Yeah.
for all the subs, Saran. You're awesome. Wow.
Yeah. What a cool guy. Hey yo.
I'm bi, dude. Mid men look worse than mid women. Femboys look the best. Yeah, see, like that's the thing. It's like I feel like I have the only objective opinion. Okay, I'm bi,
Hmm.
and same
You're
with
still a
Ems.
woman.
No, Emzeron said I'm a bi dude. Mid men look worse than mid women. So
That's a man's
Hmm.
opinion. There you go.
there you go. Wait, I'm bi. See? Yeah, exactly.
I'll still say that women think girls that are 5'10" look better than guys who are 5'10". Example A, you, and example B, Michelle. You guys are always saying
Yeah, but that's
that.
because I actually think like mid women are like better than mid men, because like average looking dudes are just like eh, whereas like an average looking girl is probably like still like fine.
That's what I'm saying. That's how you guys view it, but it's like, nah. They're
But
both mid. I can say that I'm mid. If that.
oh shush. Unironically, as someone who loves looking at art, women are so much easier to make look good art with art than men.
True.
Honestly, all I gotta think about is like high school because like everyone was kind of fucking ugly in high school.
True. Rams, were you not playing?
Like people
Oh.
always like you crushing on anyone, and I'm like no, because they all look like fucking
I don't know we're
shit.
playing again.
Oh my bad.
The connection went out. How do I draw that back?
I don't think you can because we're in mid game.
But just put back into your
Oh
session.
yeah.
You got to do it again.
I like people outside of high school.
That's what I'm
Like,
saying. Everyone in high school was kind of trash.
Well, I mean, including us. So like,
Yeah,
that's just how high school
we
is.
were all kind of ugly in high school.
In the
Yeah.
end, honestly, like any like kind of feelings or relationship was like convenience. Like like when they're just there, they're okay.
It was just like you were
They'll
looking for
do.
like that. You were like a teenager. You were kind of like horny. You were like
It's
looking for
like
companionship.
sure, I kind of like this person. They'll do.
Yeah. Mistakes were made with that.
It's fine. I mean, it's just like one of those things.
Oh shit! I fucked.
I mean, some people
Why did I do that?
had that and are still together. It seemed like they might go the long way.
Wait.
And some
Oh
people
yeah.
get cheated on.
Who got?
Tough, tough. Nudge, nudge.
Who got?
I only know one person who got cheated on, and I don't think it's the person you're thinking of.
Who got cheated on? Why do you guys both know someone who got cheated on? What did I
Cheating is about
miss?
the person who didn't actually cheat. I'm thinking about the person who actually did cheat.
Who's the one who actually did cheat?
I'm not gonna say it on stream.
Not on stream. Type it in the chat.
From high school?
Yes.
What the fuck is her name?
They gotta ask if you.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah, yeah.
yeah,
I knew
for you.
about that. I knew about that. Okay. Because I saw because they both went to SFU and I always saw them with the other girl and I was always a little confused because I thought the other ones. But then I saw them walking around one day. I was like, oh, okay.
Rams, I know more tea than you. Shut the fuck up.
No, I just thought you were thinking about something else.
I
No,
wasn't.
you've already confirmed that the other thing wasn't that.
Because I'm all about that high school drama.
I missed so much in high school, bro. I was like a stoner kid without being a stoner kid.
I was a floater. I was like in everyone's business and social group, and
I was like the closest thing you could be to a stoner without actually being a
like
stoner.
for me,
My level
I'm
of
like,
competence in high school and anything that was going around me was that.
yeah, me was like, there was not a class I could be lonely in. You know, like how people are like, oh, I don't have a friend in this class. No, 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 no. Y'all, are my
Michelle had
besties,
friends
bro.
everywhere. That's why
I
we
have
worked
friends
well together though, because I didn't know anything and you knew everything, so she always kept me filled in on whatever the fuck was going on.
everywhere.
I'm like, what's happening? I only
We're
had friends in high school because of Michelle too. I didn't make any. I made like 1 or 2 friends of my own, and that was it. Everyone else I met through Michelle, I think.
Yeah, pretty much, huh?
God damn.
Yeah, I would like proudly say I'm like a social butterfly. Like I love talking to people.
I hate everyone.
I just, you know what it is? I think I like being in people's business without actually like being a part of it.
If Michelle
So,
could run like a reality TV show, she totally would. That actually, you should apply for like jobs like on Netflix or something and run those shows. It'd be so
Michelle
good.
plays Sims just to see the drama her characters go through.
That's actually true.
oh my God, you're Rams, you're
Okay.
Sim. Just ask somebody out.
Kill him already.
Oh, yo, your sim is more competent than you are.
Kill him already.
I think your son is gonna have a mama.
What, his
Kill him
asexually
already.
reproduced son?
Why is he still
Michelle
alive?
Sims' character of Rams asexually reproduced and made a child.
That
I
is
don't know
like,
if he just adopted him or
he's biracial, but none of the reasons are mine.
Yeah, oh yeah, the
It's
kid's biracial.
weird.
Rams is Indian and the kid is
Is he a
like black
fucking
and like
frog?
Latino. How that happened, I don't.
What'd you say, Will?
Like, is he a fucking frog? How did he
I
asexually?
don't know.
Ask Michelle. She's God.
I just went into their house one day and there's a fucking kid and I'm like, whose fucking kid is it? It's Ram. His last name is like
No, if it was mine, he's dead by now.
no. It's
Yeah, it would be
yours.
dead by now because I would have killed it.
It can't be
I'm
fixed.
taking
We
your
all
firstborn
fix
child,
it.
Rams. I'm sorry.
Okay, but can you
I
kill
mean-
my character in the game already?
No. They
Drown
can't
him in a
die.
pool. Take away the ladder.
I made it so they couldn't accidentally kill themselves.
How do you make it so they don't accidentally kill? How can you
Because
set?
she was setting up too many dangerous
Yeah,
situations
it's
for them.
a-
Like, she made them a
it's a-
pool without a ladder to get out, so a lot of them just drown.
No, it's a new thing. It's called scenarios. Or not scenarios. It's called I don't remember. Oh shit, neighborhood stories. So I don't remember what the feature is called. Shit, it's not. But anyways, it's just like y'all can die.
Seconds.
Just because I don't play you doesn't mean you can just die.
Oh, fair enough.
But yeah, hopefully the date goes well and little Tiago has a mama.
I love that the
I think
kid's name is Tiago. How
know.
that
I
happened,
think
I still don't.
I think she's Japanese, the woman.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Because it's this new feature where basically like he called my sim that I'm playing, like not my like me sim, but like my other sim, and he's like, "Hey, do you think I should ask this like person out?" And I was like, "Yeah, go for it."
Dang. Wait, so is the date set up, or is like, can she still reject his date offer?
She can reject it.
Dang.
Yeah, but she probably won't.
Can you imagine if you get like rejected in a video game by
Well,
like a fucking
it's
AI?
very
That would
considering
suck.
that the rate is really low for them to reject rates, so I have no idea. But then maybe she'll be like, "Oh, you have a kid. It's not really about that. I'm not ready."
Yeah, it's
That's
too
a deal
serious.
breaker
Fuck.
for a lot of people.
That's a deal
Kill
breaker
my
for me.
character, please.
So
Let's see.
he depends on you.
Wait, okay, wait. Men just have buff, bear, and femboy. Okay, there's a rando question. How the hell do you tell if you actually like someone? Ooh.
For like I usually get like butterflies. Like actually, like my stomach feels like all twisty turny.
I think for me, it's like if I can hold a conversation with you for like a really long time, because I can't really like interact, especially with like new people and stuff, or like people I don't know that well. I like kind of close off really easily, and like I don't interact like super hardcore. Whereas like if I go on a date with someone and like instantly fall into like really good conversation and feel comfortable really quick, I can usually like that's like the kind of person I can develop feelings for. And then when you kind of get to the point where you're like, I think there's like a moment where you like realize that you like don't like if this person was like gonna walk out of your life right now, it would like be significantly like saddening to your life if like they left. And I think that's like a pretty good way to like tell.
Or you like always want them to be around, because I literally remember like I would be like we like you and me hang out with Sabrina and I'd be like, oh, show Will.
You guys are fucking annoying.
He got rid of the beetle for us.
Yeah, that's fair actually. Got rid of the beetle.
Yeah.
Oh my
Fucking
god though.
best beetle.
The codependency was insane.
It's still there, by the
Yeah.
way.
Yeah, fucking wild. I can't do that though. I like need so much
Yeah.
alone time in my like day-to-day life.
I need like
Even in
I need to spend
relationships.
so much time with like him.
I can't do like a really like
I'll die.
that's why I'm like I don't know how I'm ever gonna move in with anyone because I'm like I spend so much
Different
time
hours.
alone.
Work different hours. Work the same. Okay, work different hours. Have the same weekends. I think that's gonna be the perfect solution.
Yeah. I think whatever my job ends up being, it seems like I'll probably not work a like normal 9 to 5 most likely.
Mm-hmm.
It might be one of those things where like the way my like social workers work, where you kind of like work like you schedule appointments rather than like you work like you go into an office 9 to 5. But I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah.
Yeah. But like I like can usually tell because it's like even if I don't want to spend like every waking moment with you, it's one of those things where I can spend significantly more time with you than other people. And like if I lost that time with you, I would be like really upset about it. That's usually how I can tell if I like someone.
You know how I know Sabrina loves me is that she always wants to spend time with me.
Yeah, Michelle's like the one person I can spend like hours and hours with and like days upon days. I can like spend if I see you today, I will not see you tomorrow most likely because I'm like I don't do that. With Michelle though, I can spend like 3 days with her and still like be like, yeah, let's hang out tomorrow. And it's
Which
totally
we did.
fine. That's Michelle's got a weird fucking hold on me, bro. So some witchcraft. We also spent so much time in high school, so that also probably did it. I have like a codependency with her. I have like relationships, no, but with like my best friend, I have like a weird codependency.
It's like we spent literally like the last 3 years together, like in high school, and you still want to be around me.
Yeah. I'm waiting for Biden to start using the disinformation board. They're going to be a dumpster fire. Wait, that didn't get passed, did it? There's no Did I miss that? Wait. Oh, God. Okay, sneezed.
Yes.
Thank you. Disinformation Governance Board. Pause. Oh, that was bright. Okay, let's turn that down. Oh, fuck you, Washington Post. Always trying to get me to fucking subscribe. CNN. There we go. Biden administration defends disinformation board from fierce GOP criticism. Wonder why.
Hey, yo, did you guys see the thing where his son was like on Pornhub and post videos on Pornhub?
The fuck?
Biden's son?
Yeah.
Bro, his son's kind of wild.
Yeah. Yeah. He's like on Pornhub Premium.
Are they good?
I don't know. I'm not really, like, he's not really the
Stream
kind
review.
of guy.
Watching Hunter Biden's porn videos.
He's been on there for,
Patriotic.
Here's a legend focus, so
My leg fell asleep.
Wake
No.
him.
Okay,
Shit.
wait. Was there initiative to so it's an initiative. Disinformation Governance Board to coordinate department activities related to disinformation aimed at U.S. population and infrastructure. Oh my god, my fucking leg, bro! There's like no blood flow. No blood flow. Okay. Come on.
Amputate it.
I can't move. I can never tell whether I like someone or if I'm just really fucking close friends. I've made that mistake before. I'll be honest about that. Okay? Thought I had feelings for someone. And then it turned out that we didn't, and I had to let them down easy. Don't make that mistake.
yeah, it definitely can get mixed up like easily.
It does happen, because sometimes you're just really good friends and like really close with someone. And you mistake that feeling for something more. And I think like you might make that mistake once or twice before you like get it right. But like I think there's like a level of comfort that you feel with like a close friend versus like a level of like desire or want with someone you like. It's like a, I don't know how else to. Fierce
Yeah,
GOP
like
person,
pretty
nice
much they should be like how you tell you like someone is they should be a friend you want to fuck, and that's pretty much it.
Is that
I
what
mean,
Michelle is to you?
yeah, we're homies first, my guy.
Well,
You know what? I guess that's actually
yeah.
kind of fair.
Is that a bad thing?
No, I guess not actually.
Yeah. Well, like, okay.
Would you rather
no,
them not wanna?
No, I just mean like it was just kind of
like,
a funny
when we're
statement.
being
Never mind.
friends,
I have no problem with that
Like,
statement actually.
I was like, is he touchy because he likes me, or is he touchy because we're good friends?
You guys were like the worst at getting together. It was awful to watch that.
Start gaming.
And what did have happened if nobody initiated nothing?
Yeah, you guys like trying to get you two together was like the hardest thing and the most uncomfortable thing because I was like third wheelie before you ever even got together. I was sitting there like every time the three of us hung out because there was like a good 3 months before you guys got together that we hung out just the three of us a lot and it was
Three people in the game that hasn't started.
oh shit.
It's okay. Rams is always my third wheel.
Yeah, it's because I don't leave the house anymore.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I would help you. I'd be there for you, Rams. Except I can't be. I have so much work all the time to do things.
We're literally a built tricycle.
I'm not a third wheel. I'm the first.
Yeah.
Yeah, you are. We're a tricycle. You're like the one in the front, and we're the one
Yeah,
in
you
the back.
just follow me, not the other way around.
You can be, yeah. I guess you can be the first
What is
wheel. Then.
happening?
Yeah,
What is
everyone's
my word?
awesome for gifting people subs. I super appreciate it.
Wow. That ain't.
That wasn't a sarcastic wow. That was.
And that's gonna be the reason
Yeah.
I reached my first payout sooner than I thought.
Yeah.
I thought that was gonna be like months away.
Like you're making fun of people.
So generous and kind. It's not sarcastic. I just
Yeah, no, yeah. But it sounds
Michelle
like
says things in ways. She always sounds sarcastic because she draws out the end of her words, but it's not. She's like the nicest one of us.
Just how she talks.
he just doesn't know how to show like support and happiness.
But people love me.
Why did you say? Oh fuck
She
me!
laughs at the end of everything.
Oh shit! I didn't mean to do that. I keep placing blocks where I don't want them. Fuck!
Stop
This
doing
is
that.
why people don't take me seriously.
No.
It's like I just like laugh at the end of
This is why
everything.
you kids are never
This
taking
is why we always
seriously.
think we're like, are you being serious or are you making a joke? Because you like say something super serious, you're like,
And then-
yeah,
and then she
and then
doesn't
like
answer
you'll
you.
laugh, and I'm like,
She
what is
doesn't
that?
answer you like a normal person. No, she laughs more.
Yeah, then she just
When you
continues to
question.
laugh more and more until like you're like
until
uncomfortable.
you're like, oh, so you're not doing this, and then she
And
like
it's
nervously
like I
laughs
can't-
away.
I can't be serious because I have like a permanent like smile on my face, right? So like it just seems like everything's a joke. Like I don't know, man.
Damn.
Everything is a joke. Life's a joke. Nothing matters.
That's what I've been saying.
Friends that do stuff with each other equals we're attracted to each other just enough that this is slightly better than just fapping. True. That's what
You're just fat. You're just fat buddies.
it's like friends with benefits, but like committed.
Yeah, pretty much. Because if you're like fucking your friend, it is friends with benefits.
Mm-hmm. Friends with benefits with like
Eternal
emotional bonding.
Oh, something weird. Okay, this kind of goes back to the original topic of the stream. Something I realized with like friends with benefits, we always talk about how like girls get attached. Like when it comes to friends with benefits, girls get attached really easily, and like it'll
I thought it
always
was the other way around.
no, because like people always say like, oh, girls like because they're more emotional. Like once you fuck, like a lot of girls like say like, oh, like they agree to like nothing more. Like no, and it does happen quite often where like girls will like agree to that, and sometimes they'll catch feelings, right? Because like you're hooking up with this guy for like a while. But like something I've noticed is like girls will catch feelings like after a while, whereas like guys, even in a hookup situation, will act like, oh, even though this is just like a friends with benefits hookup thing, and like I'm hooking up with other girls, they get really mad if the girl's hooking up with other dudes. I don't understand that.
right?
Why? What is that behavior?
Damn, that's a long game.
I fuck up the you're exclusive to me.
Oh God.
You good?
I think it actually go like back to like kind of like the ape brain where it's like possessiveness and like
Starting a game.
the I want to be the one nut,
Thank you.
It's like guys who won't. Okay, I heard this from a guy once, and because I was like, oh, why are guys so like this is like early on. But there's like he was like, oh, if like it's a girl's first time, I'll like go down on her, but like if she's hooked up with other guys, I wouldn't give her head. And I was like, wait, what? And he's like, yeah, because like other dudes have been down there, and I was like, wait, what? He was like, yeah, like he's like, if someone else has fucked her, then I don't want to like go. I was like, that was the wildest thing I had ever. I don't think that person's like that anymore, but it was kind of just a funny thing that I heard at the time, and I was like, oh.
I mean, I guess that's in the same vein as like if she, sucks your dick, then you're not gonna make out with her.
Bro,
I think that's also weird though too, because it's like
I feel like it's just the same like.
it's the same
thinking.
logic, but it's like it's just as weird to me.
Oh, for sure.
It's all the same.
that's weird.
I don't know. I think dudes that are like that are just secretly like closeted bi or gay, and that's why they're like trying to be like super straight because
Super straight.
they don't realize that they're actually kind of gay. So like I gotta be as straight as possible. So they make up all these rules for themselves. Like I'm not gonna kiss a girl who blows me or something. And then
That's gay. It's like I'm blowing myself, and it's like I'm blowing a guy.
True.
Honestly.
or they just become a Republican senator and then just like end up in like when they're 60 years old, they're in a scandal where they're fucking a bunch of like male prostitutes. In
Wasn't
a hotel
there a
room or
conservative
something.
guy who just got outed like for that?
DJ Khaled.
That's what I'm saying.
I swear there was a conservative like. I don't know if he was
Not
like
to be fat phobic, but can DJ Khaled even fuck? Like,
Damn.
I mean,
not
his
to be
wife
fat
got
phobic, and then
him.
says like, can fat people even fuck?
Yes, we can.
Rams.
no, but like, DJ Khaled is big, homie.
Yeah, and he's I mean he's been trying to lose
Like,
weight
when you
for
see
like
that video,
5 years now.
Wait, was that video of him or was that someone else with the AK?
Probably Rick Ross.
Oh, yeah.
DJ Khaled was the one who's terribly playing guitar.
Yes.
You guys see
That
that
is the
video?
one.
He got like
Yeah.
gifted a guitar. Who was it? From the like.
So was he some like musician that gifted him a guitar?
I wanna
and
say it was,
the
like-
girl's
it was, like, Elvis or
oh,
something. It
look
was,
at this
like,
great
crazy.
guitar, and he's just like.
It is the most awkward like strumming I've ever seen. Like he's like
the look, dead
it's
look
so
into the
bad.
camera gets me. all the time.
With that series of snaps where DJ Khaled was just
He's
riding out
lost.
on a fucking jet ski and he just lost.
He's like lost.
DJ Khaled is like the most interesting person on social media because he doesn't like go he goes viral every once in a while, and every time I hear the story, it's always like Weirdest thing I've ever heard.
Man gets lost, and instead of like looking how to get back, he's like snapping it. He's like, I'm lost, and I'm not to get back. Like, okay, so you got service, dog?
I mean, not a bad place to be lost though.
No, on a jet ski.
Beautiful, beautiful, crystal blue water.
And it was during sunset.
Yeah.
And then the sunset, and it was dark.
But you know what? You know what? DJ Khaled makes a lot of sense when you're reminded that he's in Miami, Florida.
Yeah. Well.
DJ Khaled is
Yeah.
actually Florida man. Except I think Florida man would eat pussy.
Damn.
What?
Think?
I think so. No shot. Florida man does all this shit and doesn't eat pussy. No shot. No shot.
Florida man is misrepresented. He indeed does.
That's what I'm saying.
I mean, I know we're supposed to respect people's boundaries and everything, but you don't eat pussy. Like, what are you doing? Why don't you just give up, just die?
Just give up. Hey,
Jesus.
I keep that one dark.
You know, I'm sorry, but like, clearly you're not living your life to the fullest. Like, okay, I get it if you
What
want
if they're gay?
Well, it's a different story.
Alright, well, you know.
Obviously, that's like being
Then you have
like,
to suck
like
dick.
if you're a straight girl and you don't eat pussy, the same thing. Like, I mean, like if you're a
Someone who
hetero,
likes.
if you're someone who likes to be with women,
Yeah.
or really whatever you identify as, someone who has a vagina, if you're someone who likes to be with someone who has a vagina,
Yeah, no, we get it. We feel you.
look, you're just not utilizing the full potential.
That's like a Jedi not using the Force.
That's what I'm saying.
Let's see. Upbringing also plays into it. What people are conditioned to think relationships are play into it. It'll root itself in the subconsciousness. There's no gay or straight. It really is just a spectrum with markers designate where a person is. It may take an individual up to their 20s, 30s, or even their whole life to admit where they fit in the spectrum. I probably agree that's true. Like, there's probably people who are more fluid, but I think there's probably people who are pretty set, like, would, I don't know, maybe under the right circumstances anyone could do anything.
There was. This is kind of like a topic because it's fluid. Oh,
Hello?
The echo.
Oh,
The echo.
oh, who's
Oh, there's
echoing?
an echo.
Someone's echoing.
I think it's Will.
Probably will.
anyway, there was a rapper whose tape got leaked not too long ago, and then people were like, "Ooh, he's gay," blah blah blah. And then he just had an interview right now, and he did an interview with a dude named Joe Budden, who is like, you know, not gay or anything, but just like who's a rapper now, he's an interviewer or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And people are so mad that he went to him to do an interview about this instead of someone who's like gay or knows about those issues.
Why?
And I'm like, that's so stupid.
If that's how the man wants to come out, why are you condemning that's how he wants to come out?
But yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because the interviewer asked him about his sexuality, but then like didn't know much about it because he was like, "Oh, I'm just like sexually fluid or whatever," and then he was like, "Oh, you gotta explain that more or whatever." So they're like, "Oh, if you don't know, why were you the one interviewed?" It's like, because
Isn't that better though that like more people are probably gonna get exposed? Because I feel like you have like someone who's
Yeah.
like known in the gay community, their community is gonna see it, and those people already know. But like, whereas if you go to
Yeah.
like someone who's like unknown, then like they're probably gonna have more viewers that don't know about that type of stuff.
Yeah.
Also, Valdrain, I am like I need some. Okay, so the person who last time got really heated while like, all three of us were in here, after that stream sent me like 18 DMs, like long DMs, and they called you out for some shit, and I gotta like. I can't imagine that's you, because there's no way you're that hardcore right wing, because half the shit you say is like pretty centrist. But like.
Unless he's an undercover agent.
I'm gonna get in trouble because like this guy's gonna see my thing again and be like, why are you telling people about this shit? But whatever, I don't care. I was way nicer to them than I should have been. I have a long history with him from my previous time as a political streamer. In private Zoom calls, he said he believes in death sentence, life in prison for women who have abortion and the person who pays for it or provides transportation.
Sounds like he was trolling, bro.
Do you believe that? Do you believe in the death penalty for people who provide transportation for? I'm not accusing you of this. I just think it's kind of funny. And now I kind of want to know why, like, this person has this idea about you. Because I think you're fine. I think you're probably, like, to the right of me, but, like, I think most people are to the right of me for some extent. I gotta know. Because this show was crazy.
I believe in the death penalty for everyone.
Kill all of them. Thanos.
They're putting Morbius back in theaters
Why?
because so many people are making memes about it that they're putting it back in theaters.
Oh.
So people go,
Morbius.
oh, because Morbius is the
Apparently,
lead.
the new Top Gun is really
That's really
good.
good. Yeah.
I've heard
Yeah.
good things.
Morbius is a superhero movie by Sony, a Marvel like character. So it's like one of the latest superhero movies, but it's like not like officially like in that Marvel universe, right? And it was just really really bad. Like people walked out bad.
Yeah.
Walked out bad.
Wait, it's tough to communicate with females these days. One wrong thing, they try to cancel you. See, this is like the problem though, is like you guys like act like this is like this widespread issue of like every woman you interact with is gonna be like this like insane person who's like, oh, you talk to me, that's sexual assault, I'm gonna cancel you online. Like, most people aren't fucking like that. Like, y'all have this like yeah, you have like you guys have like this toxic idea about like what women in like relationships and like social interaction should be like, because everyone's fucking terminally online, fucking typing these messages from their mom's
Just
fucking basement.
touch some grass.
Playing Tetris.
Yeah. This is like, I feel like it's gotten to like some like, it's like a crazy point where everyone's like, it's either like all men are rapists, and then like from the other side it's like all women are gonna like accuse you of being a rapist, and that's like the only conversation people have now.
Yeah.
It's like, it's stupid. You guys are all addicted to your fucking like Fresh and Fit podcast. Oh, Michelle?
Oh my god, are we playing?
Pay attention. They aren't even worth the... I mean, like, sure, you can say that, but then, like, have fun dying alone, I guess.
I'm like trying to watch your stream when you're talking and reading comments, and then
I'm getting better at reading comments and playing. I don't do well at playing.
Wait. If you're watching her stream, are you not seeing her starting the game?
Well, it's not like completely, and then by the time I like look, I'm like, oh shit, it's too late.
How
Also,
far back were you?
No, her game isn't on.
It
the
was
screen.
off, it was off, it was off. That was my bad.
Oh.
It's because we were talking for a while. We turned off the game.
Fuck you guys. Fuck you, Rams.
I didn't know that. I'm not watching your stream. I just thought she was getting her job yet.
Dumbass bitch.
Don't be mean to her.
No,
No, be mean to me. I have a king for that.
What? She's still
Sorry. Too far, too far.
I'm not saying, but you're the one like just looking at me, you know, watching her.
It's infamous grandstanding. One person makes false allegations, or one type of person is a rapist, and it's a real low percent, so they're all like that. Yeah, like, that's the thing. It's like, okay, so most women will interact with men in a way that's like, I will assume that you're probably, like, dangerous for the first little bit, just out of safety precaution, because, like, you don't know which guy's going to be, like, a piece of shit, right? And I
so
think,
it's like why you wouldn't like trust them and like go in the car.
Yeah.
But...
Fuck off.
Yes.
Okay, shut up.
Mhm.
Yeah, but you shouldn't, like, get into cars on the first date. Don't go back to a guy's house on the first date. Like, these are, like, pretty easy rules to follow. Shut up. Don't say anything. But, like, most girls were interacted like this with, like, you initially. Because, like, most girls have had experiences of, like, being around bad dudes. And, like, you don't trust anyone off the bat. Which is, like, totally fine. But then, like, to treat, like, because then guys will turn around and treat that like, oh, women, like, you know, they think we're all rapists, like, you know, they'll, like, take any chance to cancel you and all this type of stuff. It's like, no, most women will just, like, interact in a way that's probably, like, for, like, safety reasons, right? Not that there isn't women who are insane and will, like, you know, accuse you of shit out of nowhere. But, okay, Michelle, we're playing.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know.
I feel like generally women are just more cautious.
Yeah, I think
And
you're,
we
like,
have-
you're in a
and
position where you
we've
have to be,
given,
right?
like, everything, every right to be, because like from like the moment you're fucking born, you're gonna be fucking cautious of men.
It's more of a survival thing.
I, like, would make jokes about this, but I was like this, like where I'm like I'm uber fucking cautious, like walking around and like interacting with people. Like it's like one of those things where it's like you know most people will like stop, like if you see someone like pulled over on the side of the road and like their car is broken down or whatever. I would love to be able to help people like that. I just never will because I'm like I don't trust anybody, and I'm like terrified that like I'm gonna like get my fucking ass
My
kidnapped
true
or some
crime
shit.
brain
Yeah.
has been. It's just no. But also, I've always been like that. Like I'm just like people play.
I've
with
had too
you,
many bad
like,
experiences, man. I've been like fucking stalked home and shit. Fuck.
I don't know, like being catcalled from like when you're like freaking like 8 years old and shit. Like I don't know. It's just you don't trust men, no.
Can't trust any of these hoes.
And it's not like it's like a one-off thing. It's like a constant thing.
That's the thing. It's like I like in my head, I know that most men aren't like actually that bad, right? Like most men are probably not gonna do shitty things. Most men are pretty good. Most men are cool. However, I don't know which ones those are that like aren't gonna be, and so like you just like you don't risk it. But
Also, like all the bad ones seem to want to interact with me. So like,
yeah, you got a whole other problem there. You guys the guys who sleaze bag that hit on everyone, that's a low percentage of guys. We know this as guys because if it was the majority, women would hunt us down for the sports until we were extinct. Dang. Yeah, I don't know. I think like most women approach these things cautiously, and like they're not just like looking for a reason to like get mad at you. They're usually just like a little bit more cautious, and they're like, because like you can say something that's like totally harmless and innocent, but like if a girl's like, thinking about it the wrong way or like sees it the wrong way, they're gonna be like, ooh, that's like a off vibe, and they might like dip, right?
yeah.
See,
This totally went off topic from the guy's original statement, but yeah.
I don't even know what his original statement was.
The girls aren't worth the risk because like they'll all cancel you if you like talk to them, and it's like, no, probably not. A little hyperbolic. Oh, I was just making the comparison that like, sorry, I remember where this came from. Like girls will like say like, oh, all men are like terrible, and it's like the same thing for like people like this where they're like, oh, all women are just trying to cancel you, and they're all like terrible, like, whatever, right? And there's not really like, it doesn't really exist on both sides. Like,
People are terrible.
yeah, exactly.
The original girl who called out Harvey Weinstein at Canes, then later on went to cheat on Anthony Bourdain right before he killed himself.
What?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that.
So
Why would
even
you
your
cheat on that
saviors
man? He's so
are
sweet.
better. Exactly.
How could you cheat on Anthony Bourdain? He's so wholesome.
Well, he was a dark motherfucker, but yeah,
Well, yeah, but I just mean like as a human being.
everybody loved him.
Everyone loved him. Maybe my problem is approach telling them they have a yeah. That probably won't help. That probably won't do it. That's probably the worst way you could ever go about approaching a woman. Ever. Don't do that.
I think people don't want the first thing to be like the asset, unless it's like her hair. Oh my god, a bitch loves when her hair is complimented.
Or your makeup.
William, I like your hair.
Yeah, I'd be like, oh my god, like, but then they're gonna be like, oh, yeah, but
I don't even
would
mind
say
if someone
makeup,
if someone approached me and like compliments physical appearance. I have no problem with that. Just don't be weird about it, you know?
like, yeah, or like just like
Nice
something
tits.
like I put into effort into, like my boobs, unless I paid for them, and I didn't put effort into them, you know.
If someone approaches me and compliments me, we're brawling in the streets.
Oh, okay. Damn. Next time I see Will, I'm fucking complimenting him.
That's just a threat. I see.
Will actually had like my mom complimented Will, and like he had a fight or flight response. She's like, just take the compliment. Will's like,
I was just like, say thanks, bro. I just...
If you think that line is unique, you're moronic. But
I hate when people are fucking complimenting me, bro. How am I supposed to react to that shit?
thank you.
Not that simple.
not that
That could
simple.
work for you,
It's not
Michelle.
that simple. You don't understand.
No, that's simple. You wouldn't understand.
No, I would, because I also used to hate compliments. And then I had Tinder for a while, and that changed real fast.
Hello, when you count me out. Hello, when you count me out.
It needs to. I think it needs to be the right kind of compliment, in the right way.
Yeah, usually.
Or the right person giving a compliment.
Oh, that will factor hugely. If you're like a good-looking person and you compliment a girl, there's like 9 out of 10.
Oh yeah.
You could
That's
say
actually
anything
the
in 9
thing.
out of 10 times, and it will like land anyway.
If
'cause,
you
like,
don't want people to think you're creepy, just don't be ugly.
true.
To be fair,
Honestly, it's like
Guys
it's such a
saying, like,
shitty thing to
This guy's
say.
saying like girls just want to cancel guys. They don't want to cancel you if you're hot, so just
True.
don't be ugly.
Just don't be ugly.
If you're hot, they will like do the opposite of cancel. There was a dude who was like in jail and his mugshot came out.
Oh,
and people
yeah!
were so cute. And then
He got a
became,
modeling
very
gig after
famous.
it once he got out of jail because like people hyped him up so much.
Basically, if you want to succeed in life, stop being
Pretty
ugly.
privilege. Yeah.
yeah, pretty privilege is real, for real. Like a good-looking person can say anything, and then it'll be like the worst thing ever, but they're gonna get a pass because they're like, "Oh, that's so funny."
Also,
Funny.
I'm throwing it out there. If you're a 5 out of 10 guy, you could become an easy like 7 out of 10 just by putting a little bit of effort in. Because guys, we were talking about this earlier, but guys just do not put in as much effort on average into how
So
they
you're
like.
agreeing with me now.
No, I agreed with you earlier too.
No, you didn't. You vehemently disagreed.
No, I said no. I
Yeah.
disagreed that like men were like I think women are attractive, but I agreed that to the part that like men just don't on average put in as much effort. But then I would also factor that in and then say like women are just generally.
Am I tweaking or did she
I
not
was
agree with
disagreeing
me?
with you. I think. No, I wasn't disagreeing with you, but I had a different take.
Literally, all I was saying is that
I was
Women
disagreeing with
try
Rams'
harder
point.
on
I was disagreeing with
Yeah.
Rams. I wasn't disagreeing with you because I think those are like 2 different points. I'm like guys don't
I'm
put as
so
much.
fucking confused.
You're confused.
I
I'm
agree with you
confused.
earlier when you said I was like yeah guys don't put in as much effort.
I mean, honey, when you started like putting in more
Oh, he got a
effort,
haircut.
yeah, you got a bitch. This bitch.
That's not a lot of effort. I went to a barber and said, "Hey, yo, fuck my
Exactly,
shit
but that's the thing is like you put in that little bit of effort and you were able to get a girl. So there you go.
That's what I'm saying. Girls try harder on average. That was my only point.
I agreed with that. I was disagreeing with Rams. The toughest part for a guy looking for an excuse to introduce themselves and their intent without sounding or looking creepy. And if a guy accidentally makes themselves look creepy, the first thing they want to do is leave immediately. Guys have to. Okay, I'll put out there. Guys have guys don't have much social skill half the time, so it's like you will think that like, oh, this isn't creepy, and then you'll say something stupid as fuck and kind of creepy.
Very creepy.
But again, half of that comes down to looks, which sucks to say. But get a nice outfit, get a nice haircut, and do some skincare, and like you'll go from like a 5 to a 7 easily. Ugly and pretty also varies. If you're an uggo, find out they're uggos and just think of it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Uggos
actually.
unite.
You gotta, like-
a lot of these people who are like, "Oh, I can't find anyone," or like it's because they don't want to date anyone who's actually in the league. They want to date like way above.
That's like the thing. Like, oh my god. Okay, I will say, big dudes are the worst for this because big dudes will never date fat women, and they'll always be like,
Hey.
sorry, but like, okay, not all the time, but like a lot of it's like a really common thing where like big dudes will like be like, oh, my girl needs to like look like this, and this, and like they will be the ugliest motherfucker ever, and I'm like, bro,
Yo, yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah.
And
why
it's
is that like so
bro,
common?
Have you looked in a mirror? Like you can't be ugly and a bad person.
Right?
Mhm.
It doesn't
You can
work.
only be one. It's one or the other.
You gotta pick one, homie.
It's what's the thing from Fullmetal Alchemist? Equivalent exchange. You
Yeah,
know? Has to be the same.
has to be the
You get
same.
it.
If you want to be ugly on the outside, you gotta at least try not to be ugly on the inside.
You have to be
Yeah.
like a 7.5 out of 10 to be able to be ugly on the outside.
You gotta have like a fucking Robin Williams attitude and like vibe to you. You
Yeah,
know?
because okay, I've
be
seen
all-
guys who like I don't think that are that attractive, but then after you meet them, you can totally understand why they have girlfriends.
You say the same thing with girl. What's
Yeah.
what's the chick's name from Pitch Perfect? That Amy.
Fat Amy. Oh, 100%. Yeah. But like people underestimate how much personality can factor into like how much people will like you. And again, stupid people like Fresh and Fit will always tell you differently, but it's so not true. Like I've seen like not great looking people like do really well in the dating field just by like having great personalities. It like 100% you can do it. You just
And
actually
if
have,
you're
but like all the people are like, oh, they don't care about personality. It's like you think that because your personality sucks and you think that you're a good person.
and if you're both ugly and not likable, then you're just Amy Schumer.
Yeah. But like every person who's like, oh, I have a great personality and girls still don't like me, that probably means you just have a terrible personality. Hate to tell you.
Yeah, so either like get hot or stop being such a shitty person.
Exactly. You
You
have
gotta do
two
one or the
options
other.
and both are
Get
pretty.
hot, get the thought.
You gotta have something going for. You know, you need to think
Money.
about dating like buying a car.
Yeah.
You're not gonna go and buy a car that has like when you got options. You're not gonna be like, I'm gonna buy this fucking Mitsubishi Mirage, which is pretty much terrible, or I could also get this fucking like brand new Lexus. If you can get the Lexus, you're gonna get the Lexus. You gotta make people. You gotta have redeeming qualities.
And if you get like a
That's-
shitty old 90s BMW and you're like, well, she's a fixer-upper, don't tell her that. Because that's really bad.
Basically, you gotta bring something to the table.
I mean, I'm just not attracted to people with my body type. I'm ugly. I mean, if you think you're that ugly, well then, A, like, I don't know what kind of work you can put in. But, like,
Be
if you have a good
funny.
personality, you're probably fine, yeah. Like, yeah, you said Jack Black is God. It's like, you just have to be, like, Jack Black level of funny and you're good.
Damn, they're coming out with a Kung Fu Panda
Or,
series
or
on Netflix.
you know what
Like
else?
that.
You can just be rich too.
That also
That
works.
helps a lot.
Michelle, can you not speak?
I can.
Take a
Oh.
shower
Yeah,
when needed,
Like,
don't
you guys are
shave,
funny.
have a bad diet, don't stay in shape. Regardless of gender, the end result will be you. Whichever gender society is conditioned to be pretty will be default more attractive. Yeah. Yeah, because girls like
Yeah.
have a lot more investment like to have to be
The
pretty.
other thing is
'Cause
like
girls
I
are, like-
genuinely believe that like not everyone like most people don't have to be like ugly.
Wait, what?
They don't have to be.
Like you can just like
Oh, like most people are probably ugly because they don't try enough.
Yeah.
yeah, like you can just get better clothes, like get a haircut, maybe work out or something.
Put cologne on.
I wouldn't date a girl over 130 pounds. Well, okay, you can say that, but then like,
Yeah.
you know, maybe you just like if a girl says like I won't date you because you don't have a six pack or you don't look like Brad Pitt, then you can't really be offended. You
Bro,
know?
you don't have a 7.
Yeah, you're allowed to like
Shut
choose
up.
what your preferences are. You can choose like what you want to like date by, but then you can't expect anyone. Then you're like, oh, you're over like 130 pounds. I don't want to date you. And the girl's like, well, do you have abs? Or like you're under 6'2", then I'm not dating you, kind of thing,
Yeah,
right?
that's one thing you gotta realize is like a lot of people have like
Game
these
start.
preferences and stuff, but then they just expect everyone else to like not have preferences
Yeah.
and just like be like, oh, I'm the best. Date me because I'm the best. Like maybe people got things they don't like about you, why they wouldn't date you. Like I think it's perfectly fine to have preferences of just about anything
Oh shit.
when you're dating someone, but you also can't expect people to date you just because you want to date them. Not everyone's gonna be into you. Sometimes you don't fit into people's preferences, and that's not their
Exactly.
problem.
And that's how incels are formed, because they don't understand that.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
Is like they want like basically like tradcon wives that are like forcefully like married to them, pretty much. Oh, I fucked up already.
You can't be poor, ugly, and a terrible person. Like
Pick a struggle.
Yeah,
Pick a
that's
struggle.
on the table. At least have like one of the three.
It's like one of those
honestly.
things. It's like you would never want to date someone who doesn't have any ambition, who just like sits around in their like house all day doing nothing and playing video games and eating fucking chips. Like no one wants to be with that person because it's like you want to be with someone who's like got drive, who's got like passion, who wants to like do things with their life.
I mean, someone might want to be with that person, but that person probably don't want to be with those people.
Yeah.
Damn.
It's just one of those things, you know.
honestly, if you can, just avoid the whole thing.
What, dating people?
Just interacting with people in general.
Fair enough.
The ideal lifestyle is to just like become an isolationist, like mountain person.
What was that movie Into the Wild?
And like you
Breath
can
of the
like
Wild?
kill hikers and eat their flesh for sustenance.
Become a Wendigo.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like the ideal life is to probably just become a Wendigo up in the mountains.
I'm about it.
I mean, think about it. It's pretty sick.
Should we
You
start a
don't-
cannibal
You
cult?
don't gotta pay taxes.
What is it with you and being cannibal?
I don't know.
Well, think about it though. You don't gotta pay taxes. You get to be in nature all the time. Pretty sick.
But you get Wi-Fi?
You won't need it.
You'll be too
Oh.
busy
I
killing
would be
people.
Concerned with that.
This is not the
You need-
ideal life for Rams.
You'll be more concerned with being like lanky and creeping around and like eating
But, what
honey.
if, but how
They're
would you
gonna
know when
actually
Frank
be
Ocean's
friends,
releasing a
man.
new album?
It won't matter to you anymore. That was your old life.
This seems like a good idea to you?
Yeah.
Crazy.
You're like an
Crazy.
iPad kid, Rams.
No,
Wait.
I just like my technology.
When conservatives say pornography is bad, it's not a moral thing. It's a person conditioning themselves to be attracted to what they see and only what they see. I only fap to supermodels, and mysteriously that is all I'm attracted. And who am I, average? No, I think like usually conservatives will like do a moral thing with like the pornography, like oh, it's making people hypersexual. It's like breaking relationships. Like usually there's a lot more to that statement than just like it's like oh, you're like conditioning what you're attracted to. No, conservatives have a way
There's
bigger moral.
definitely porn with ugly people in it though.
Yeah.
I've seen it.
Or there was this porn with like out faces in it, and like you just see like
Yeah.
I don't know. Like there's like usually like a bigger argument to the porn stuff, but I will say it's like you kind of have to like understand where you're at to like understand what you can get, and like to be honest, if you want to figure out where you are in the dating game, download dating apps. Like they're not a great place to meet people, but it probably gives you a pretty good idea of like where you're at within the dating scene. At least on like pure, but that's like pure looks too. It'll give you an idea of your looks, and then like join some clubs, meet some people, and then you'll get an idea of like if people like you. Unless you have like no social cues at all or like zero understanding, then you're never. Oh, then sucks to suck. Have fun.
Put an ad on Craigslist.
There you go.
Female roommate wanted.
Oh my god. Those I've seen those posts on Reddit where like people like are like I want this like roommate, and it's like the dude's like oh you can't have a phone, you must like make me food and all this type of stuff, and it's like and you'll only have to pay $500 a month, and it's like what the fuck? I don't believe it's real. Like there's no shot someone like that actually exists. But then I also remember that we live in this world and maybe it does. And that's the sad part. How do you get to that point? How do you get to the point of, like, insultdom? Like, how Oh, this is gonna sound mean. I don't care. How do you get to the point of, like, insultdom to the point that, like, you, like, blackpilled yourself that, like, women are all, like, that way and, like, you're, like, the true... I guess, like, people do it all the time. It's just, like, a really weird place to get to. To be, like, women are, like...
I mean, I think it's just sort of, it's easier than accepting that, that maybe, people don't want to date you because you're,
Shit.
like, just, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, it's easier than improving yourself if someone just tells you that, hey, it's not actually your fault, it's society's fault.
Yeah, like, women are the arbiter of sex, and, like... But, like, then there's, like, incels who are like, oh, they owe you sex, and, like, they're with... Like, I don't know. It's just crazy. People are wild. But, like, the human mind is so susceptible, so...
I mean, hey, also, if you really want to have sex, you can just pay for it.
Right? I mean, unless you're a broke bitch, but then we understand why you're probably not dating if you're that ugly that you have to pay for sex and still can't afford it. Michelle, you're such a robot right now. That was nothing
She
but,
sounded
like,
a
static.
Tamagotchi.
Disconnect and reconnect, Michelle. Why can't you? Also, we can't. We don't understand what you're saying.
Lifting weights is the biggest male life hack. That's that not enough guys do. I would probably agree with that. Like, if you, like, again, it's like that whole thing of, like, just putting a little bit of effort. If you go to the gym, like, a couple of times a week and just kind of, like, build your physique a little bit, like, you'll probably do even a little bit better.
Honestly, you don't even gotta go to the gym. Just do, like, activities that burn calories.
Get yourself, yeah, like, but, like, get a couple
would.
set of dumbbells and, like, you know, yeah, I don't know, Michelle, like,
Wow.
disconnected.
You can go hiking, go ride a bike or something,
Yeah.
go swimming.
And then
Walk
just,
your
like,
friend's dog.
like, lift a few weights and you'll, like, start to put on, like, a little bit of muscle and just, like, kind of tone it up and, like, you're totally fine. Like, you don't need to have, like, a shredded six-pack.
No,
Most
you
girls-
don't need muscle, homie. Just become like a fucking like lanky ass alien, like gray looking motherfucker.
To be fair, that's really popular right now. You have like fucking Machine Gun Kelly, and then all of like the TikTok boys all look like that, and they're all doing pretty
Davidson.
well. So
Wait,
Pete
honey, you're
Davidson,
describing yourself.
the kid from Stranger
That's
Things.
what I'm saying. I've reached peak physical male form.
The fucking guys from like
you
both
wanna
the
be
two
built like a fucking skinwalker, homie.
fucking
That's
the two guys from
goal.
Stranger
That's
Things
what
are both like
everyone
super
wants.
sought after right now. Timothy Chalamet fucking looks like he's been starved.
If you don't look like a sleep paralysis demon, you're not gonna get no bitches.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The more I learn about dating
To be
relationships, the
fair,
more I
I've
feel like I
only-
might just be
I-
aromantic or
My,
something.
my ex was also looking like a sleep paralysis demon.
Kind of
You know
true.
what I'm saying?
I have a type.
Is it fragile?
Nah, Rams, you already know I'm durable. You don't even.
Okay, yeah, you, but the other one,
The other one was oof.
Mr.
Over
Three
6
Oh,
Concussions.
maybe mentally fragile.
Oh, I thought you meant like emotionally fragile.
No, it was not emotionally fragile.
Yeah. Wait. The more I learn about dating relationships, the more I feel like I might just be aromantic or something. I mean, it's possible, or you're just like blackpilling yourself that like relationships are possible. But I don't know. Figure out what I can't tell you what your sexuality is.
Hello.
Not all men like their men ripped, but no woman likes a guy who doesn't take care of themselves. Yeah, for sure. I don't think every girl likes a man who's ripped, but I think if you like look like you like yeah, that's like the thing is like even like lifting a few weights. If you look like you're just kind of like you stand straighter, like you got good posture, like you hold yourself well. And I think sometimes like going to the gym and like lifting weights or like just working out generally can like make you like, you know, you sit prouder, you walk better, like you have good posture, you look a little bit more confident. Like
Yeah, that's one thing I definitely need to fix is my posture. That shit is fucked.
did you have like
Always telling you
scoliosis or
That's
maybe you
great.
didn't? Never mind. That was your brother.
No, it's just I think it's just being tall.
Yeah, having to duck through doorways all your life.
Well, no, I'm not that tall,
I'm
but
just kidding.
I think it's just like I don't know.
Yeah.
No,
Um,
definitely.
Okay, you guys underestimate the popularity of Ugly Bastard. Wait, what? Who dat? Is that a person? Intense depression and the beauty of our brains being amazing and fucking ourselves. Yeah, that's kind of true. It's fuck. People just want to blame everything external, and like that's kind of the issue with like everything right now. Like no one wants to like kind of like accept that like maybe they need to fix something within themselves or like kind of fix things in their own life.
Maybe
It's like
you just need more drip.
maybe, but if you got no money, then you know you're fucked.
Yeah, but you can like, you can go to the thrift store. Like being
Oh,
poor
you know what?
isn't
That's
an
true.
excuse for dressing bad.
True. That's actually true.
Like clothes don't need to be expensive to look nice. But like, if you're dressing every day in the fedora and the fucking Walmart sweatpants and the graphic Marvel tee, I don't know. You need to do something about it.
Oof. Wait, you don't pay for sex, you pay them to leave after? That's not true. You pay for the sex. The greatest mystery to guys, women like sex too. If she doesn't like it, she like it with you. Yeah. Yeah, guys, I don't know what. Like, this was like a big thing where guys are like, girls don't like sex as much. I don't know if you guys have met women, but women are so horny all the time. Like, the girls in your life probably have less control than like dudes.
My theory is this is a conspiracy made by men who don't go down on their girlfriends.
Guys who can't find. Okay, someone explain to me why it is such a big joke that men can't find the clitoris when it is the easiest thing to find down there. Explain that to me. How do you miss it?
So many girls are like, oh my boyfriend finally found it.
I said I'm lost.
I mean, I think just a lot of people just ain't educated. They don't even know it's there.
But I will also put that in girls that if your man doesn't know what he's doing down there and you aren't like and you're like in a like good relationship and you guys should have open enough communication in your sex life that you should be able to say like, oh, here, this is what I like, or like, can you do it like this makes it feel better.
I mean,
like you should be able
I
to have
think
that
the meme of men not being able to find the clitoris is a good thing, because the fact that it's a meme means that more people are talking about it, so more people are actually thinking about it
true.
and educate themselves.
But it's like crazy because like so many people that I know like will talk about like how much they like, you know, like, oh, like the sex isn't good, or like he can never make me come, and it's like, okay, so why are you not talking to him about that? Like, because you're too scared to hurt his feelings? Like, no, if you have a good relationship, a good solid relationship, you should be able to have open communication about the sex life and be like, hey, can we try this? Or like, hey, this is what makes me feel good. Also, if you don't know what makes you feel good, figure that out before you have sex. Know your own body before you have sex with somebody else.
Know your limits. Play within.
Yeah, that. Lotto 649. Oh, sorry. Oh god, I got something in my eye. There we go. Let's see. Bastards just gonna comment tag and drawn porn. Oh, interesting. Wait, girls can't even tell height in person. I'm 5'10" and have been called short by some tall. Yeah. To be fair, I'm like 5'4" and I can't tell the difference. Like once you're like 5'9", I don't know the difference between that and like 6'2".
Homie, if you're 5'10", just lie and say you're 6.
People be doing that and then they get called out.
If you're not doing that, every other guy's already doing it, so you might as well too.
Yeah. But like
that's a bad mindset, but okay.
No, listen, they don't know the difference because everyone else has already lied to them.
Yeah, that's true.
Michelle knows.
This is why no one believed I was 5'4", because you guys are all like fucked up on like what you think 6 foot is. So no one believed me when I said 5'4". They're like, there's no way you're 5'4" if like this person's like this. It's like, okay.
I say I'm 5'8" and they still don't believe me.
I mean, I thought I was shorter than I was. I was freaking like, but
yeah, because you got black pilled too by the dumb fucks. Okay, I knew, and no one believed me.
Look, I mean, it's not great, but this is just how it is. So if you gotta lie, you can lie. I mean, really, if she can't tell the difference, that's on her. If she can, then she's already going no. So
I'll tell you right now, most people can't tell unless they know someone who's like they're like constantly in contact with like who's that height. Because like I said, I'm 5'4". Once I look, if I have to look up at you like more than like 2 to 3 inches, okay, you're all the same height past that. Like anywhere from like 5'9" to like 6'5" is all the same to me.
That's what I'm saying. Most problems.
That's a wild range.
Yeah, no, I just, like, if I have to look up to you, I don't know the difference.
I think you'll know if someone's, like, 6'5" compared to
maybe,
5'9".
But I doubt it.
I just know Rams is a short king, and that's it.
Look, average height, okay?
You're like the shortest
Average height for who? Worldwide?
Yes.
Okay.
I believe.
I think average height is like 5. I think it's less than that.
It's the freaking Viet guys, man.
It's all the like, and the Pacific Islanders are. Oh no, not Pacific. Melanesia. Melanesia is like all like short, isn't it?
Yeah.
I forget what it is.
I don't know. Filipino men, I'm pretty short too.
Oh my god, why did I do that?
Yeah, average height in Canada even's only 5'9", so.
I'm almost there.
Exactly.
An inch and a half?
Yeah, are you like 5'7" and like a quarter or something?
And a half? Why do you say quarter?
I don't know. I thought it was like some weird thing like 3/4 or something.
No, it's a half.
Okay,
Oh, okay.
you can wear whatever shoes you want.
No, I can't, because the shoes I want aren't coming in my size.
Wait, some girls look like blown up roast beef patties. Wait. Yeah, and so what? You should still be. It's like, okay, I'm just throwing it out there. If you can't find it, you need to learn anatomy better because it's not that hard.
Tomorrow.
Pants?
Oh my god,
If you can't find it, look up a diagram. It's pretty
That's what I'm
easy.
saying.
And also, you can feel good. It's almost like a little hard dot, like literally right at the top. Under there's like a little flap, and it's like.
I was so
Take a left
specifically
at the
detailed.
flap.
It kind of feels like a gummy Skittle if you ever had one of those.
That was so much more detail than I ever needed to hear about that.
I heard those are bad though.
I don't know. They're all right.
Yeah.
For me, anyways, they were. I mean, I like any candy, so.
I mean, they seemed interesting.
I ate so many fucking Twizzlers today, but I still want more.
Now I want Twizzlers.
Now I want to go to a movie theater.
I never went to the movie theater.
I know.
Michelle, you wanna go buy some pants tomorrow?
Okay. Where? Where are we going? We're going
Maybe
to
the Bay.
The
Well,
Bay?
I just want like those Levi pants I have, but like not ripped and black.
Swag.
Do they have the ones at the Bay?
They should.
Because
They
like
said on the website they do. I don't know. We'll figure it out. It doesn't matter.
no, because I just
How
remember
did you
one
switch
of the
that up so fast? Chill. Homie, chill.
Hmm.
Chill. You're fucking it up.
Did she cut out for other people too? Oh.
Oh my
fucked
god,
it
you're
up.
fucking it up. I fucked it up. I fucked it up. Why did I do that?
Why? Tell me that it's human nature. Why? Do...
No.
That's an eating ass.
I need like one more move.
I'm just reading.
Wait. If ever somehow got a girlfriend, I want her to be brutally honest with how I do and not because it's a fetish. Wait, why tall? Oh, most girls just like to be like somewhat like feel like they're like they can be
Being
like
enveloped.
yeah, you just kind of want that like it's like very like protection and like when you're cuddling you like to be like wrapped and stuff like that. Like most girls just like really like the idea of like having someone who could like envelop you to some extent. So like a guy that's like taller is like you feel like you can like be like consumed isn't the right
I
word.
also think it's kind of like almost like a biological thing too. You know,
Those
genetics. and
A1
shit.
genetics, bro. You gotta get them
Yeah.
height.
Yeah.
Yeah, but most girls just like a guy who's bigger. It's like the same reason that I think a lot of girls like muscles and stuff is like most girls just like a guy who's like bigger than them who feels like they like can like take care of them, who can like pick them up, who can like kind of like, you know,
Is
wrap
there
them
such
up
thing
and
as
stuff
too
like that.
tall?
Yeah,
Too
probably.
tall? Like,
I think if you're above like
Well,
6'7", it starts to get into like depending on how,
That's-
but like depends on the girl too.
wise,
Like if
otherwise, there's
yeah,
no
if you're like
talk.
a girl who's 5'10", like you're gonna be fine with a guy who's like 6'7", right? Like they're still a foot. Whereas like if you're a girl who's like 5'2" and you're a guy with like who's close to like 7 foot, then like that's like you're screaming to have like a normal conversation because they're so much taller. Average height is Justin Bieber according to Google, and Google is right on everything if you give him enough money. I don't know how I can
Justin Bieber?
find it, but I'm paranoid about my skill.
Oh, Michelle's back.
I don't know what. I can't help you there, bro. Thoughts on eating ass? If you aren't doing it, you're uncultured. Nah. Bro. Nah. Booty stuff, no. Hard no. 2022, I can find the option button on PlayStation controller without looking, but the clit, no clue. Yeah.
I mean, just think of it as like a controller. If you need to do that.
Okay, but the controller, you can just jab around.
Yeah, Michelle, remember how we play video games is just button mashing, so I don't know if you want to, like, give that advice.
I mean,
So-
I'm saying this as somebody who would be playing video games, I guess. I don't know.
Honestly, homie, just pay attention to body language.
Or
Yeah.
ask.
Or ask. Just
Yeah, or even just
communicate.
ask. Honestly,
Communicate
yeah.
with your partner. Holy shit, it is not that, like, people are so scared to, like, talk to their partners about sex. It is,
You
like, the
can
crazy.
talk in bed. You can talk in the moment.
People are terrified of like having communication about sex because people are like people want to engage in sex but are like way too immature like in their like everyday lives to actually like talk about sex. It's like crazy to me. I'm like, if you can't talk to your partner about like your sex life and like have an honest conversation about it, you probably shouldn't be having sex with them. I'm sorry.
I mean, I think that's just sort of like a symptom of society as a whole, though. Like, there's like people who've been
Yeah.
married like 70 years who won't talk about it.
But yeah,
Dang.
and that's like crazy.
No,
Yeah.
sorry, people who are like 70 years old. If you're married 70 years, I don't know, you the fucking crypt keeper or something like that.
Yeah. I'm just saying, I think that's like something that needs to like definitely change is like just like the
Oh, absolutely.
yeah, like communication around sex and stuff like that. I think people are like way too scared of it because it's
Just
so like
need more
taboo.
orgasms in general. World would be a lot better place.
William.
Maybe we'd have less
2022.
war if like everyone
More
could just
orgasms.
orgasm.
People will be way happier.
That's a campaign I'd run on.
More orgasms for everyone.
Yeah.
We're giving away.
No, who's gonna disagree with
We're
that?
giving away free vibrators and cock rings.
No, like they wouldn't. Some people won't like that.
Prudes.
People,
Yeah, what about like nuns and shit?
people don't like they're like old masturbation. Bad.
I'm
Yeah,
not. No,
well-
no, no. I'm not running on particular masturbation. Just more orgasms in general for everyone.
Stupid question.
What?
Can nuns vote? Do they vote?
I mean, they can. I'm sure
Right.
they probably. I don't know actually.
I don't see why they couldn't vote.
I mean, I think they
It's-
can, but he's like wondering, like for like the because
Do
they're not
they,
like
like,
they're not subservient like other than to God, but they're not like
I'm
subservient to men.
pretty sure they can vote. I'm pretty sure they do vote if they so
Oh, yeah.
decide.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Ooh, one of my true crime podcaster, like he was like a FBI agent. His whole thing is
How does my
like he
stream always turn
really
into
hates
this?
Catholicism and Christianity because he's like he's like really mad at his sister for like putting his niece into like a Catholic or a Christian school or something because he's like, oh, you're just teaching her to get you're never gonna be more than like a man
Dang.
because like all the higher like in the hierarchy everyone's like all of the more powerful people are men, right? Like the priest or the pastor is gonna be a man most of the time. Like yeah.
Well, shit, would you cook?
Wait a minute. Hold on.
So
Oh, sorry. Yeah, go ahead.
I have one thing. I don't know. It's just on Quora, but this guy says that Catholic clergy and religious are encouraged to vote, but not to hold elective office.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
So they can't be you can't be president, but it's okay.
You can
You can
vote.
vote.
That's okay.
Damn.
That's a good stance. I'm fine with that.
Can you say it's like separating church and state if like a nun becomes like a president? Like
Yeah,
the
because you could
president?
be religious and run the country, Michelle. Almost every president has been like Christian or Catholic.
Or at
Yeah, but
least
she's like
use
a nun.
Christianity.
She's like dedicated.
Yeah, but you could have like a no. You're definitely allowed to be religious and run. Yes, hold office. It just can't like affect like your.
Oh, bro,
policy.
my fucking tab just committed Sudoku.
Oh. My comments are wild and out here now. I gotta moderate this chat. Let's see.
Did we cover insult here?
Yeah, we
We
have a couple of
did.
times.
At the
Been
very
talking
beginning.
about that for so long.
Oh my
I break up with a girl,
God.
she didn't let me eat her ass. I mean, yeah, find a girl who's like into the stuff that you're into, duh. If you're into something and like the person you're with doesn't like enjoy that stuff, then like
I
it's
think
tough.
in this day and age, you can definitely find someone who will let you do that.
Yeah.
I
don't even think it's hard.
Wants to do that? Like, yeah. She don't gotta do nothing, or he don't wanna do nothing.
Or they don't gotta do nothing.
Mm-hmm.
I think nowadays a lot of people are more open to a lot more things, so
Everyone's
you can.
kinkier, or openly more kinky.
A lot of people are more open. Period.
What did I just
About everything.
Sahil?
get to? Yeah.
It's Sile!
Hello.
Heck.
Hey guys. How you guys? No, we were just finished
Oh,
playing
fuck.
games with friends and thought I'd come and stop by say hi.
We're talking about eating ass.
Allegedly.
Talking about what?
I'm at work and I just got called. Wait, why the fuck are you working at 3:25 in the morning? Fun fact, Trump is pretty non-religious,
shifts.
maybe even atheist, despite being thought of as a messiah by insane people. Yeah,
Well, that's
well,
what I'm saying. I feel like most presidents use Christianity. They're not actually Christians. I feel like
Isn't
most people
Biden
up
Catholic?
in those high positions aren't religious anymore.
I'd probably
They
agree
use
with that.
religion.
But I'm like,
They use religion to like
I thought Biden
'Cause
was like
religion
pretty
is
Catholic.
A lot of people though, like not like I feel like for the most part, most people aren't going to church every Sunday, but they might still say they're religious.
But that's because they believe in it. I'm saying that they don't even believe in
Some of
God.
them
You know?
definitely believe in it.
Like, I don't know, man. They wouldn't be doing what they're doing if that was true.
So wait, what's the?
What are they doing that they wouldn't be doing?
Wait,
Say
what's
again,
up, Sal?
Sahil?
What are we talking about? Because I heard we were talking about kinky stuff, and then I heard Donald Trump, and I'm just really confused.
Oh yeah, chat's all over the place.
So
Oh shit, yeah, you're streaming. My bad.
Yeah, we were talking about something that made me think about nuns. And then because Will was gonna run for president on the back of more orgasms being promised, and I was like, damn, I don't think nuns will vote for you. And then I was like, can nuns vote? And then they started talking about like presidents and shit.
They vote.
They do indeed be able to vote.
Oh, fair
I don't
enough.
know if I'm allowed to say this, but I bet nuns be masturbating.
Well, all the
Damn.
Catholic
Because they're
fucking
not allowed to
priests.
get married.
Yeah, well, Catholic priests aren't either, and they touch little boys, so you know.
Wait, Catholic priests aren't allowed to get married?
Isn't that what
No.
it is? Or is that Christian pastors? There's one of them.
No, I
Well,
think
no,
them too. I don't
Christian
think.
pastors are allowed to get married.
There's one.
Yeah.
There's a pastor or something.
No, I
that's
think
like,
it is the Catholic.
it's the
Whatever.
Catholic priest, right? They can't get married.
Yeah.
I didn't know, because I know, like, a lot of religions is basically just, like, the nuns can't get married, but everything else is, like, fair game.
Wait, let's see.
Say Nacho
Why is the
Libre.
first practicing Catholic as president?
I'm
in a
a
long
living
time?
nun.
Yeah. I swear to tell the truth. Yeah.
How did you get here? Secret tunnels.
Secret tunnel.
Wait, nuns can't vote if they leave their church. They instantly turn into flames. Oh, okay, that obviously.
It's like when you step into a church, you instantly turn into flames.
Thanks. Catholic.
You can't attend none of the
Get
Christian homies' weddings, huh, Sabrina?
Shut up.
Damn.
Why isn't she allowed?
I'll burn
She
up
gonna burn.
apparently.
I actually worked at a church. It was like an Indian
Yeah.
Christian wedding.
Wait, let's see.
Well, I
In
feel like
general,
you're the second
rule
brown
of
person that's told
ordination
me
and
this in
married
the
men
last
to...
month.
Well, I do caterings and stuff, so it makes sense for me to say it.
No, you are the second brown person to tell me something like this.
What, that, like,
They worked at a church.
oh, okay. I was like specifically what I was saying? Was it
Yeah.
a coworker then? Fine.
Maybe. No. That's weird. Damn.
Wait, as someone raised by Catholic schools, Catholics are weird. Catholic priests can't get married and live at church most of the time. Yeah, see, that's what I thought.
And they can't do no deeds, too, right? They're like
Yeah.
some rules of the nun.
Yeah. If you can't get married, I'm sure you probably can't fuck.
I mean, maybe that
Catholic
was
people are weird.
Unless it's little boys, then it's okay.
No, what? That's not okay.
No, Catholic priest style.
She's saying to them
It's
it's
a
fine,
joke. It's a joke.
not to us.
Oh,
And it's
I
a
don't
joke.
really know how that works. Like, is
It's,
there
it's
like a
that they
biblical
justify
reason?
it whenever it happens. That's what you know.
Cliff,
I
oh,
don't
fuck.
necessarily even justify it. They just do it.
Yeah, I don't think it's like a
No, no,
justifiable
I'm talking
thing.
about like the people, because it would happen and people would like not bat an eye at it.
Well, that was like the...
I think
I don't
it's
know.
more just sort of like you don't talk about it, not that they're
Yeah.
Damn, it's like your uncle.
It is one of those things. It's like
You
the
don't talk
best kept
about it.
secret kind of thing, where it's like everyone knows but no one talks about it. Like, and it's just something that
What's
happens.
this thing? Don't say Bruno. Don't help Bruno.
I guess you're
Yeah,
just supposed
we
to,
don't
like,
talk about
repent.
Bruno. I'm about to get fucking clipped, bro.
Yeah.
I would be really scared if Christianity is right.
I don't care. Send me to hell, okay? Do it. I want to see what happens. Try
Do you
it.
think if it was, do you think we get into heaven?
No shot.
Like based on not being good people, or based on not believing Christianity?
Well, isn't the thing like the whole thing like you have to accept Jesus Christ as
Yeah,
your,
I thought you have to
Lord
like
and
if
Savior
like
before
it
So
you-
because
there's
like
no shot. If it's real, there's no shot for us.
pretty
Well,
much.
yeah,
That's okay. Like, imagine that is the overpopulation. It's gonna be so fun down in hell.
yeah. Okay, actually, I
It's
did
gonna
have
be
one
so dumb.
question about Christianity. I don't know if anyone's Christian here, but this is something I've been thinking about.
Wait, what was the question?
So, you know how like in Christianity it's like Jesus died for our sins, right?
Mhm.
Yes, I think we have the same question.
Well, but people are still sinning, so why did he die?
I think. 'Cause I
Wait,
had the
isn't
same
it
question.
so
I
that, like,
think
if
it's
you
'cause
sin,
he-
you can
he-
still
he
go to
died
heaven?
for the sins that were already done.
So why didn't he just come back and then just die again?
I'm so
I think that's what the second coming is gonna be.
Oh,
Maybe.
well, I'm just saying, clearly it wasn't that. Like, everything hasn't been that bad that he hasn't come back, right?
I don't know. I think it's bad enough that he should. Like, if the dude was gonna come back, I think he should have came back by now.
Bro, he came like last year.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, if he was gonna come, like, Lash would have been a great time. The thing
To
is,
be
Well,
fair,
I
he could have
did
came
before.
back, but if like someone came back claiming to be Jesus and started doing crazy shit, we probably would have killed
We'd
him or
just be
like
like, that's
thrown him in jail.
crazy.
Yeah.
Also, people didn't like. Yeah, I don't know. I had
And then
a
if he
point.
like if he actually like changes like water to wine, we're gonna be like it's just like one of those like American Got Talent tricks.
Yeah, right, exactly.
Damn, bro, that's Kool-Aid.
Yeah.
well, no, I was just thinking, because this is gonna sound really, really fucked up.
Okay,
but,
yeah,
like,
GoDaddy said what I thought it was. He died for our sins, so we are able to confess the sins and still go to heaven. It's not like he died and then like all those people went to heaven even if they sinned. It's
Yeah,
like
there
one
were
of those things.
technicalities. They're like Jesus died for us to be okay, but then God's like, nah, but you gotta still.
No, it
follow
was
these,
like he died so that like people still had an opportunity to repent.
Damn.
Yeah.
And God was cool with this.
I mean, the amount
Yeah,
of
he's like
people he
look,
died
give all
for.
these people like a chance to repent, you know?
His son, damn.
okay, and then
Or
I
you.
have another question.
Yeah.
So, have you guys? So, this is a question that my friend took a philosophy class back in first year, and he posed it to me. I didn't know how to answer it, and it was just it's like a triangle of like three things, and he said that God can only be two out of the three things.
Oh, the Father, Son, and the Holy Ghost thing?
No, it's not that.
Oh,
It's
if he's all good, then he can't be all powerful. And if he's all powerful, he can't be all good.
yeah, but it was he's either it's I think it was he has to be all powerful, all knowing,
Yeah,
or all good.
yeah, I've seen this, and you can only be two at a time.
Well, because then everything like, can't be all three because it contradicts.
Yeah,
Because he's
yeah, yeah.
all
That's why I
good.
don't think he's all powerful.
Yeah,
Because for God to be a God, right? He would have had to create everything. So that's that's like something he has to have done. So there's no way he's like controlling everything.
Well, I was thinking God was just a guy like he did like Big Bang stuff and he just let it play out as it plays out.
You think this man just like kind of like how like we like shoot a marble at another marble? He just is all he did. And he like walked away.
that's what I
He's like,
think. So I think he like created like if there's a God, he probably created everything and just like pieced it. He was like, okay, that was a fun experiment.
Yeah, you just look at what we're doing. He's,
But that's like how we were with Minecraft servers. We created it, worked out.
Yeah, pretty much.
yeah. And sometimes you
It's like when you
kill
open up your
people,
old
it's not
laptop
'cause
from like
they're mad.
2008 and you find like your old Minecraft server and you're like, oh my god.
Mhm.
These guys. Yeah,
We are a simulation.
we're just seed like 2, 3, 6, 4, 7.
A man a very, very long
Isolated.
time ago died because the only people we were very superstitious and the ruling class were considered valuable. Yeah.
And then they justified murder by calling him Jesus.
Wait, Jesus
then-
is God. Okay, so it's different for Catholics and Christians, right? Where what they consider Jesus, like one considers.
Isn't one like
Jesus-
Old Testament, New Testament? all that?
God.
I don't know. There's too much.
I think Catholics only follow.
I've
the
read
Old
the
Testament.
Bible and I'm still confused, man.
Why did you read the Bible?
I don't know. I was like,
How
bored.
bored were you as a kid?
I took a random interest in weird things.
Bro,
I like read.
literally every hotel has a Bible.
I read
Yeah.
no, because my parents have like a couple of copies from like their days in university when they took religious studies classes.
I remember seeing.
And so
my first
I was
Bible,
like,
it
I think I was
so
like 13 or
weird.
14, somewhere between 12 and 14 actually, where I started
Do you
reading it and just read parts of it.
It was on the book, the bookshelf behind in the what is it, rec room? Maybe you've never seen a Bible.
I was gonna say, fun
Who,
story.
Rams?
All of my
Wait, me?
Christianity knowledge and stuff
Oh.
comes from
No, I said
Supernatural.
the first time I ever saw a Bible, it was crazy.
Oh,
Oh,
Because I was like, damn, that's what that is.
a book.
Yeah.
#1 bestseller all over the
But
world.
it's like to me at that time, seeing a Bible was like if I saw like the Master Sword, like a real life Master Sword. I was like, damn, it's a real thing.
oh my god, it's 1:30 a.m.
Yeah, I'm not tired.
That's crazy.
I'm a little
You got
tired,
to play
but
games and then you were like, I'm not tired. Wait, are you here right now or are you still in?
He's here.
Oh, okay.
Well, I mean, I saw that you left, so I was like, oh, okay.
yeah, I'm chilling.
He-
I am in the country in which we resided.
On the.
I thought you were always here. You were just on the other side.
Yeah, I'm on the West Coast though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
That's what I thought. So you're not taking a summer semester then, eh?
No, I'm chilling. I got into my master's program. I don't know if I told you guys.
Oh
You
my god! Wow!
told
Congratulations.
me, and was it Rams or Will? I don't remember.
I don't know. I
They-
might have mentioned something in the call, but I'm doing experimental medicine next year.
That's
Research and
awesome.
stuff.
Very cool.
He's
Does that mean you
researching.
get access to experimental medicine?
Sorry,
Does that mean you get access to experimental medicine?
I get access to a whole bunch of mice.
Oh,
He's worried. Sabrina, do you remember like the whole like the gut and then how it's like connected to like everything?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, are you working
so
on that?
Oh, you know something about
Yeah,
that?
yeah. I've read like old research papers. Like I've read like two or three, or the one big one, the main one that like initiated the research, and I've read one other that like recreated the research because they wouldn't publish the original one until they recreated the stuff. I've read both of those papers.
Okay. Well, maybe I was gonna say yeah. Send them my way. I'd be down to give it a read because I am
It's been
doing.
years since I've read it, but if I can find the papers again, I'll send them to you.
Yeah, no, I'm doing the gut-brain axis and the enteric nervous system
Yeah, yeah.
and neuroplasticity.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. He's really bringing it to life. You know.
Wow. How odd that I think I read this stuff like back in like I don't know, like grade 9 or something. I just like it was something me and my dad talked about because my dad knew about the study
I'm just.
and my dad
You're
passed
gonna
on the
make
papers
some
to me.
groundbreaking discoveries.
I hope so. That'd be really nice.
Yeah. You're like, oh my god, he was like telling us like we want to be like at all.
Yeah, literally, I'm gonna do like everything, and I'm just gonna be at all. No, I'll definitely let you guys know when I cite when I write my first paper.
Awesome.
Because-
Hey, I would read your first paper, all right? Depending on how long it is, but yeah.
50 pages long.
That's not okay. I could probably.
You can just read the abstract and call it a day.
There you go.
Yeah, right? That's
Read the
how-
abstract, the
that's
method,
how
and conclusion, and that's all you need. Okay. You read the abstract, you skim the discussion, and then you read the conclusion. That's all you need.
Mhm.
You don't need the rest of it.
Well, like method, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah. Okay. I just need like what are your base factors? What did you take into like? I just want to know what you actually like accounted for and what you didn't, and then that's like it.
Yeah, I'll because the thing is the PhD, like the student that's doing the background for my research, she's finishing up her paper this summer, so I'll get that and then I'll be able to tell you guys a little bit more about what I'm doing.
Ugh, so exciting.
Gotcha. Very cool. Very cool.
Thank you very much. Yeah, we'll see what kind of drugs. And the thing is, it's with
I will.
obesity and
I'll be a
how
test
all that
subject if you
affects
need
as
one.
well. Sorry,
I'll be a test subject if you need one.
it's when it's through it's like you need to be obese and stuff.
Ma'am, you have poor gut health too. But like you're not
Yeah. Wait, let's see. Read the Satanic Bible. Wasn't that much of a writer. It's like 30 minutes at most. Yeah, I think I've read parts of it. I don't think I've read the whole thing. I think I've seen like passages.
Makes sense.
Shut up. It's all interesting. Religion's always fun for me. It was edgy in the 80s and 90s to read the Satanic Bible. Now it's just a book to some loosely defined as like it's like a
Edgy.
pamphlet. To be fair, arguably the like Satanic like Bible like presents like better thing than like I don't know half our religious books that like people like mass follow,
Oh,
which is crazy.
religion's always been a weird thing for me.
Religion?
Yeah, it's just always been really hard to get by.
That's fair. I kind of feel that. I'm same boat.
I feel like for us, religion is more like cultural. It's like the things that are in our culture come from the religions, but then we don't really associate with like the religion.
Religion for us is like a fun discussion thing or like a fun thing to like get into and like talk about, but it's like never something that we've like taken seriously in like our personal lives, I think, for any of us.
No.
I mean, I was going to temple, like the Gurdwara and Mandir and stuff like that, but I eventually ended up stopping just because, what's it called? So I don't know if you guys know this, but India has a lot of corruption.
Shocker.
And part of that is like within temples and stuff like that, where they'll just take like they'll basically just be pocketing donation money, and they basically turn religion into a business.
Sounds
And
like Christianity.
yeah. So long story short, I was okay. Sorry, I think I cut out. But I was gonna say, like, I'm okay with the part of religion where it's like my thinking is, even if there is a God out there, as long as I'm a somewhat good person and I think I'm doing good, I'm not a dick to anyone, I won't kill anyone, you know, like I'm just a good human being, like I'll probably be okay.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Because the thing is, like, I know there's a whole bunch of really strict rules that a lot of religions have put out, but my thing is, like, there's no way to know which one is right, if that makes sense. So as long as you just be a good person,
Hmm.
like morally, I guess, like if you're like in your own mind or something like that, then I feel like you stand a pretty good chance.
I got the same conclusion as you, but more cynical. I just thought we're all going to hell if there's a hell.
Oh, well, like, yeah, I was gonna say, I'm not gonna say that there isn't a God, just because, like, it'd be stupid to say no without any proof of it being a no.
Hmm.
But I also can't say yes because it'd be stupid to say yes without there being any proof of saying yes.
You know what I think would be the worst outcome?
Well,
I know Michelle banks on this reincarnation. Because we just go downhill from here.
yeah, I was gonna say, I feel like,
Doesn't have to be this world. It could be a different world.
It could.
I'm pretty sure it's about this world.
No,
Doesn't
what if you
have
get
to
like
be.
reincarnated as an alien?
Mm.
actually, I do have a question about reincarnation.
Hmm.
So, in terms of reincarnation, is it like a soul just like soul dies, goes up to heaven, wherever, and then just comes back down and is born to be a baby?
Basically, I think like it's like whatever the essence of you, and like most people like call it the soul, is like pass through bodies to body. And like okay, so like so I know a little bit about this, but like reincarnation mostly stems out of Hinduism, like the oldest like acknowledgement that
Yeah,
we have of it.
yeah,
And what
yeah,
the idea is that like the way you live in this life will determine what you come back as in your next life. So as
Mm-hmm.
you die, like so if you have a really bad like if you live a really bad life, you'll come back as like something significantly worse, like a fly or like some type of animal or bug or insect, right? But it just means like the
yeah,
minute you die, your your soul goes from like whatever you are into like something being born, and like I don't know if like we have any concept of like a heaven where you get like sent back up and then like put into something else. It's just like your soul gets sent to like the thing that like you deserve, and that's what like karma
yeah,
is, right? Like karma is like because
yeah,
people always like misquote what karma is, and it really bothers me. Karma isn't like oh people are gonna get their karma. Like I get like we use it like colloquially
you
like
got this. I
that,
believe you.
right? Where people are like, oh, it's like
I
it's karma,
believe
like
you.
they'll get their karma. But like karma is like one of those things that you get in your next lifetime. Like no one gets like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
karma is like this whole idea is like, you know, if they do something
After
bad now, they'll
death, the
get it'll come
caterpillar
back to them
after
later
me.
when they have their next life. Whereas like people now use it as like, oh, like they do something bad, like it'll come back to them like sooner or later or whatever like that.
yeah, yeah. My thing was just like the question I was gonna pose was just if all of that's very true and whatnot, then like if the population keeps going up like so much, are new souls being created?
Or are we
Or
getting a fraction of souls?
I guess.
are we creating new souls every time we make a baby?
See, I
And if
thought,
that's the case, then like our new, like
uh, I
where are
always
these
thought
souls
it
coming
as
from?
if it was an actual thing. A human is a new soul, and everything else are like past human souls. That's what I always thought
Yeah,
about
but
it.
humans can also come back as humans.
Yeah,
Yeah. Because
Damn.
that's the ultimate. Okay, like in at least like Buddhism, they're like, oh yeah, coming back as a human is like top tier. Like you
Yeah,
did the best
Hmm.
thing.
and
Yeah.
it's the same
I
thing
don't
in
know what the fuck we
I think
did.
in
Yeah, that's what I was
Hinduism.
going to say. What are we forgetting to do?
Well, like it could. We could. This could be our first live. You don't know.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
I highly doubt that.
Oh, also with the new soul thing, in my magical head, I think like they all exist. We're just waiting for them to be born. They just like we're not creating
So
anything.
it's like Soul,
Yeah,
the Disney movie. Yeah,
kind
they
of.
just push them down.
Like maybe there's a bunch of souls also just like waiting around like to like find
Yeah,
a
I think
body to
they're just
like
like
take and
hanging
have.
out. Like
Maybe you're just waiting in line for like a new body to like be creative.
that's kind of what I
Dude,
like.
new
would
body drop.
imagine.
New body drop.
See, now I'm even more concerned.
Why?
What happens to
Well,
reincarnation if we exterminate all life? Oh god.
No, not
You
even
become
that.
like bacteria, probably.
I was more concerned about that the fact that if there's a huge pool of souls that are just waiting to be entered into Earth, what are we going to do about overpopulation? Because did they think about like setting like an upper limit as to how many souls can enter Earth? Because Earth
Like
can't
a
hold
battle
many more
royale
people.
game where it's like no more than 100 players.
It
Well,
seems
the
like a
thing
battle
about
royale
it
sometimes.
is like you don't come back every time as a like if you're a bad person, you're mosquito in the next
Yeah.
life.
What if it's a Minecraft server and they just keep getting upgrades?
Oh god.
Where are we getting the upgrades, Johnny? Where are
Mars.
the upgrades?
I
You're
don't know where we
unlocking
get
Mars.
souls from, man.
No.
This is
All
why
I
religion
know
don't make
is
sense,
that
okay?
is
You have
that
too
we
many
have
questions
really
left open.
we just have a really big overpopulation issue right now. India has like
That's what I'm saying.
104
So
million
fucking
people.
hashtag stop the nut.
Stop the nut. Also, Ezra, it does not make abortion horribly immoral. No, because like the baby, by
This
like
is a reset.
by the standards of like reincarnation, is like the baby in the womb doesn't have a soul yet, right? Like, because it's just like the body like being created. So like the soul would enter once it's born, but like then you could probably argue under like reincarnation, you could like kill the
So
body.
as soon
if
as we can
wasn't.
prove
I'm not
a
saying
soul
a
is a
soul
thing,
isn't
we
a
can prove
person either
if it's a
yet. Like
baby or not.
Wait,
I
what,
ain't
Michelle?
I'm not saying a soul is a person. A soul can grow into, like I said, a Maguido. It could be a
Yeah.
dog.
I don't know if we can go do something that doesn't exist, like a mosquito, but a mosquito maybe.
A
McGuido.
Maguido.
A mosquito.
No, McGuido.
It's how she says mosquito.
Maguido.
Okay.
Because apparently mosquitoes are just like Spanish to her or some shit.
Because I like the way McGuido sounds.
Like,
It's a better
Where
word
you-
for an ugly creature.
I want to name a dog mosquito.
Jeez. It has to be a really ugly dog then.
Imagine you're gonna get a baby
I
body
should
and
have
someone
named Taco Maguido.
No, that's a pretty boy. Stinky,
I
pretty
was
boy.
sick.
That's like when you're about to get a new car and like someone breaks it, you know, on the way off the platform.
That's the GTA version of a car. Guido.
Maguido. Guido.
Guido, that's a Star Wars character.
Did you watch episode 3?
Yeah, I
No,
did.
no spoilers, no spoilers, please.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
Please,
You gotta go
thank
watch
Have
it
you
so we
watched
can talk
episode
about
1 and
it.
2?
Please, no spoilers of any sorts.
Have you watched any episode?
I've been really busy randomly.
Damn. No, understandable.
Fair enough.
It's just,
When you
know,
watch it, let us
we've
know
all
and then
been
we can all
waiting
chat
for
about
all
it.
of our lives.
Also, I'm ending stream because I'm getting fucking tired.
Oh,
I'll be back tomorrow probably because I'm gonna stream probably late tomorrow night. Anyway,
But still, imagine
Can I
getting a baby body
join
and
the
then
Discord?
someone fucking exists it.
yeah, right.
What?
No, Emzeron, he's like, imagine you're gonna get a baby body and then somebody fucking unexisted. That'd be pretty shit. Like if you're like
That's
about to be
okay.
reincarnated, they're
Look
like,
at
"That's my
this
body,
one.
let's go," and then they just like
Oh my
fucking
god,
eat it.
imagine it's back in the line instead of like, oh, you got another one.
Yeah,
Yes.
right. Like you're like 9 months. You're like sick 9 months. I'm gonna have a body, and like at like the 3 month point, like it just gets fucking yoded.
That's
Do you
fucking
think
hilarious.
there's a soul waiting room? I would hate that.
Why?
Imagine spending eternity in a waiting room.
See, I would
Oh
just
yeah, if it's a
Like
waiting
pre-
room, yeah.
I'm
If you
like
couldn't just like,
pre-
but like, what if you were
waiting
just a soul that
rooms.
could go
Can you imagine
anywhere
that's-
until like
that's
you
what
get a
hell
body?
is?
But then I would
Yeah,
never
waiting
want to
room,
be a
the
body
waiting
because
room.
like, can you imagine if you were a soul that could go anywhere and you just like you're waiting for a body? But like, if you didn't have like confined to like a waiting room type thing and you could just go wherever while you're waiting for a body, why would you ever want a body?
What hell is you trying to take a driving test without booking it. So you gotta wait there and hope that someone doesn't show up.
That's so
Honestly.
But
shit. That's...
they always show
Didn't
up.
Wesley do that?
Yes. He's been to hell.
That man's wild then.
And he still believes in God.
Because that's what I thought. Oh, that's wholesome.
Let's say no, he's strong in faith.
Anyway, yeah, I'm ending stream for tonight. I'll be back on tomorrow. For anyone who's still hanging out, join the Discord. I put updates there. You can give me topics and all that type of stuff there. But it's getting late for me, so thanks everyone for hanging out and chatting. But I will be back tomorrow. Good night.